Welcome everybody to the ESFL Analyst Desk. We are live here at the number one virtual fight capital in the world. I am your host, Kingsley. Alongside me is the one, the only Boiler. How you doing today, man?
I am freaking stoked for ESFL 148, man. PlayStation, my home. At least when I was on the roster, been cut, but doing my best, and I will take some heads in Vegas. Zayef, buddy. Looking forward to this card. What are you thinking?
Man, I'm so excited for this card. It is going to be so fantastic. And I'm just happy to be here back on the analyst desk where, I feel I belong.
Yeah, it's going to be amazing talking about these amazing card that we have here tonight because it's for the PlayStation title, ladies and gentlemen. The main event, TS Nas versus DanielTheFreeman, along with such amazing matchups along with the card. 10 in total, and it's going to be such a banger, but we will get more into that later on the analyst desk. But before we even go forward, we need to take a step backwards because yesterday we had a huge card on the Xbox scene as we saw a new champion get crowned in Caliber going against Fadenair, who was a current champ, now the former. And all these matches were amazing. Zayav, going to you, what fight stuck out to you the most in the ESFL 147?
Man, really, this was the night of the underdogs. Obviously, that was a fantastic upset in the main event. But even going down, you got the co-main. You had, Trixie just doing a fantastic job against Yurta, getting that win. Dirty Dave in a dominant performance against Hammer. And Matty D, a little further down the card, really took it to Dabakin. So everybody just did a fantastic job yesterday.
Absolutely. It was a fantastic job, but Boiler, it was kind of a chaotic card. I mean, honestly,
Yeah.
upsets at what Zayev said. But again, we have another new champion on the Xbox side. Can you just talk about the chaos that you saw on this card right here?
Title carousel on the Xbox side, and it started off with a knee bar with Ortega. That was a really fun work there by CIA webcam. Good win. And from there on, just some fun fights. I swear every single week compounds and gets better and better as we head to ESFL 150. But this title carousel is pretty insane. Seeing it go, of course, Hammer, a couple defenses, going to Trixie, going to Fad, going to Cal. So where's it going to end at ESFL 149? We'll find out. I know the matchmaker's putting the card together pretty darn soon. Number one. Number two, ESFL 150 is also coming up, and I'm sure we'll have some Xbox implications. So, man, it's really heating up. Looking forward to that. We got PlayStation today, though.
Yeah, it's going to be incredible. Trixie has a chance to possibly move back into the title scene, especially after that co-main event. And just such a crazy scene on the Xbox side. But we're still getting to the road of ESFL 150. But speaking on that road, because the end journey is ESFL Live, ladies and gentlemen. It's a huge community meetup of the ESFL community. It's going to be huge Sunday, June 5th. An amazing, electrifying arena. Our first time ever being in the esports arena and actually seeing everybody in person. All your favorites are going to be there. Marshall Mine, Prioxis, Boiler, Zayav, all the usual suspects that you usually see on your virtual octagon, you're going to actually see in person. It's going to be amazing. We're going to see a guy win the championship belt, and it's going to be such an incredible thing. But speaking of first time, since we're doing that for the first time ever, having our first ever live event, recently this season we had a first time ever releasing the fight cards a week before the fight actually happens, whether it being like 2 days or 3 days before. Zayav, going to you, we've seen a lot of experiences, a lot of changes in preparation when it comes to a fight that you're preparing for. Can you talk about the experiences that you had going to a fight that you had maybe a week to prepare for?
Yeah, I'm somebody who really, really loves to watch tape. I go over all my opponent's fights. And when you have a week to prepare, you really start to consolidate a game plan. And, before we would drop cards even the day of. So people didn't know who they were fighting until that happened. And the week just gives everybody a chance to prepare. And I think it really ends up showing who the more skilled player is because everybody is really fighting at their best with a game plan for a specific opponent.
Absolutely. It definitely gives you a lot of time. Like you're actually training for your opponent, like an actual UFC or a mixed martial arts event. You actually have time to study your opponent and figure out what they could possibly do. But Boiler, on the other side of the coin, it used to not be this way. You used to have last minute replaces. Shoot,
Yeah.
we may have like some this
Mhm.
season. Can you talk about the aspect of just going in, preparing for a whole week, expecting some kind of game plan from your opponent, and then all of a sudden just Thanos snap? It's a different kind of situation. What's your takes on that?
Well, first and foremost, if your opponent drops, I feel like you got to do everything possible to stay in there and take any replacement fight. We don't force that on competitors on the ESFL. You don't get demerited in that case, but I still think for all types of reasons, stay in there if your opponent pulls out. But it's a double-edged sword. It gives an advantage to the person coming in last second. Why? Because no one has that game plan necessarily. Now you got to remember, a lot of these guys already know each other from affiliate leagues or have even fought each other in the ESFL. So there is, some kind of ability to change. But on the other hand, you just got to be born ready. You got to be ready to go at any time. And for definitely the ESFL season, it's more methodical. I really like the game plan and strategy, especially with the camps. But look, ESFL Live and many other big high stakes tournaments, you don't know who you're going against. You got to be ready to go against everybody. So I don't take too many excuses that, oh, I got a last second replacement, I lost. You got to buck up. But if you do pull out, we're watching, we're paying attention. And unfortunately, suspension is being handed out. So if you commit to a fight, man, stick to it.
Yeah, absolutely. Huge lesson. Expect the unexpected. You never know who your opponent's going to be, or maybe things could change in the instant. That's the name of the fight game. But speaking of the unexpected, let's go and dive straight into the ESFL 148 card. And
Right.
starting with the prelims, Zayev, what fight are you looking into the prelims? They're going to kind of catch the people unexpectedly as probably a good fight.
Man, I'm looking at that number 3 fight on the card, Deagle Fly and Cryptics War. These are two men that I know very, very well. And Deagle Fly is just such a technical striker. I mean, loves the Conor McGregor pick. Very, very classic, old UFC 3 and also the new UFC 4. We are really seeing, like I've mentioned before, that return of the striker. And Deagle just exemplifies that. But Cryptic is absolutely no joke. Very, very high level player. 3-3 currently in the ESFL. And I think that's going to be maybe the most competitive fight on the card just because of, the way those two styles match up. We might see Cryptic mix in some wrestling while Deagle tries to, move around the cage and dart around and be technical. So I'm very excited for that fight. What about you, Boiler?
Yeah, man, I'm gonna look at Axe Murderer War versus UFC Turkey. Man, they got some bad blood, and that's because they just fought at ESFL 144. So when you got some bad blood in the rivalry going here, of course, Axe was the one that came out on top on that with the submission armbar second round. But comes to rematch, they're chirping at each other a little bit. That'll be a lot of fun, especially for a prelim. Got to remember, these guys on the prelims, we're coming to the end of the season. If you lose a prelim fight, you probably not make it on the ESFL 150. That's just how it works. And we'll definitely be looking at rosters, in the off season. So every single win matters from the first to the 10th fight of the night.
Yeah, absolutely. And to think about the prelims, it always adds like a little bit of spice. We had the bad blood. You're fighting for your ESFL career, and you're also having big stakes to even move up to the main card. So I know all of us have experience of being in those prelims and having like a little bit of pressure to make our names known in that. So always excited to see the prelim fights. But going to the main card, a little bit up in the echelon, climbing up the ladder a little bit. Zayev, knowing about the huge talent that we have in the ESFL, what main card fight are you looking forward to the most?
Man, I gotta say, it's that first fight on the main card, Perseus and Ned. That is
Mhm.
so exciting to me because Ned, somebody who really came out of nowhere, and now he is just, he is a very, very chatty newcomer. 0-0 in the ESFL, he's making his debut, and I want to see what he does because I personally have played him many times. I know how good Ned is, but he is fighting up against Perseus. Perseus, the former title challenger. You might see him in some of the edits on the ESFL. We see his Tony Ferguson fighting my Wonder Boy. I fought him for the title, and he is just so so good. Really, really focused on stamina conservation and being technical. And you guys know I love the technical fighting.
Oh yeah.
Great with the Tony Ferguson pick, and I want to see how that matches up. The very unorthodox, cool striking of Ned. And he's a debuter, so we might be a little nervous. Versus Percio, he's going to be cool, calm, and collected. He's a veteran. He's been in there, and I'm really excited to see how that matches up.
Yeah, it's gonna be a huge banger of a start of the main card, especially with that matchup. But Boiler, looking at the other main card fights, I mean, there's another one that looks especially good. I think I know what you're gonna be talking about next.
Yeah. Well, I gotta definitely do a shout out to the newcomers, Ned and Harry. I'm looking at the co-main, Spooky and
Hmm.
Azora's Flame. Spooky 3-0, Azora's Flame 2-0. I mean, this is Zayaf in the back channels. He's good. Future contender. Talking about Azora's Flame. He's finished Filthy Uncle Ben in Ungodly War. Spooky. Well, he knee barred, bang, bang, ESFL 140. Did win by DQ against Kratos, but, he thinks that was just a tough, it was a tough go. And yeah, he got the win that way. Maybe not the most proud moment, but he still thinks he learned some lessons. So someone's must go. Whoever wins, man, it could be a title shot. Definitely invitation to ESFL 150.
Both hungry for a title shot. It's going to be nothing much but a slobber knocker. I can't wait to see how that co-main event happens. But guys, we're here for one thing and one thing only, and that's the main PlayStation title main event that we're having here. Nas versus DanielTheFreeman. Nas has been causing a little bit of a ruckus in the ESFL community, but now he has to put his title on the line. I remember calling this fight, and I was just taken aback of how like he just knocked out Ed Parker. Zaya, when you look at this matchup, DanielTheFreeman is a vet. He knows what he needs to do, but Nas is just a newcomer, and he's been putting work on ESFL vets and former champions. How do you take away from this main event matchup? What do you see this going?
This is such a good fight. I mean, Naz, the striker, really has kind of taken the ESFL by storm, right? He went in and everybody thought he was going to lose. I thought he was going to lose. And then he wins a fight. And then everybody's like, oh, you're not going to make it, to the top 10. And then he makes it to the top 10. And everybody's like, oh, well, you're never going to be champion because Ed Parker's champion. And then he beats Ed Parker. What do you do with this guy? Where is the ceiling? And man, I just don't know how DanielTheFreeman is going to deal with this puzzle. Very creative. He's a CAF player, and he's been putting together an impressive string of wins. That win versus a Bathing Ash was so, so impressive. But man, Naz is just on fire, and I can't wait to see them go at each other.
Yeah, and Boiler, we know that Nas has been talking the talk and he's been walking the walk, but it takes two to tango, and DanielTheFreeman wants to take that title away from him on the dance floor. What do you think Daniel needs to do to just derail the hype train that is Nas going to this fight?
Ooh, that's going to be a tough go. Definitely don't get behind early. You got 5 rounds to work with. Don't get knocked down because you overextended early, type of thing. So fight smart, and Daniel is legit, and I really like watching his calf. And I thought it's pretty funny. Almost no one uses a calf, but Daniel does, except for one of his fights. He used I think Nick Diaz, but a calf in all of his other fights. He's 8-3 this season, 2-win fight streak against Josh Ray and Cryptics War. So he's lost a couple. Those 3 fights he lost were against some of the best of the best. Does that mean he doesn't show up for those fights, or some of these things could be razor's edge? But I think he's just going to fight smart, try to take it into the later rounds, maybe catch Nas, get a decision. I don't know, man. Nas is legit, and he's been on a war path and really looking to get some revenge after he didn't get that title shot as early and Veda skipped over him. So a lot of fun here, man. I'm looking forward to it. May the best man win.
For sure. And before we conclude this whole analyst as, I just want to get your guys' prediction. Who do you think is going to win the main event?
I'm going Nas.
Ooh.
I'm also going to have to go with Naz. I mean, he's looking like a freaking force. He's looking like he might be unstoppable. What is he, like 4-0, 5-0 now? It's just crazy. and knocking out Ed Parker. Ed Parker, who we saw really take it to DanielTheFreeman. I can't see a way Daniel wins this fight, but, you know, maybe he'll prove me wrong. Who knows?
We will see in a little bit, but before we go, Boiler, where can the people find you?
Boiler569, Twitter and Twitch. You can find me in Vegas for ESFL Live. Can't wait to be there, man.
And Zayav, what about you?
You can also find me at Vegas during ESFL Live. You know, come watch the live stream. That's going to be great. Or come in person. But you can also find me on Twitter, YouTube, and Twitch at ZyFYT and anywhere in the ESFL Discord. I'm always there. Come join us. We have a lot of fun.
And I'll be on my couch. No, I'm just kidding. I'll be in the Twitch chat raising up all the hype for ESFL Live. But you can follow me at King AHCK and also on Twitch, King BKR316. It's going to be a lot of fun. ESFL 148 is coming up right next. Can't wait to see it. Coming up after these videos.
Fast, already try. Oh, beautiful counter to the takedown. Thank you for joining us tonight.
A disadvantage to Zayef, but then he.
Waiting too much on Trixie. Nice shooting, good turning.
Watching on Twitch, watching on YouTube, watching from around the world tonight. I know the UFC isn't on right now, but guess what? The virtual octagon is here. Hello everybody, welcome back to another Sunday night of esports action here at the Esports Fight League. What is up everybody, welcome. It's ESFL 148 tonight. We've got a PlayStation title on the line. It's going to be a damn good show. Welcome. My name is Bailey and Alex. It's fine. I will be play-by-playing this evening alongside the lovely Mr. Bruce Lee Rob. Wow, I actually got that wrong. Mr. Bruce Lee Rob, who is joining us once again. Double shift for this man. Back double header, Rob. We had an event last night, another event tonight. Xbox champion last evening. PlayStation tonight, mate. How are you feeling? Are you ready to go?
I'm feeling amazing, Bailey, and I'm so excited. This card is stacked from top to bottom. We got Nas defending his belt for the first time against DanielTheFreeman, and look at the card. It is absolutely stacked. The PS boys always bring it. I cannot wait for this card. Happy to be here, everybody. Hope you're having a good day. Let's get it, Bailey.
Damn, setting the tone tonight, Rob. I feel the energy from that one. You're not wrong, mate. We have a very, very stacked card tonight. Obviously, we've got an undefeated champion looking to defend the title again. We've got some undefeated guys in the co-main event there as well. But main event tonight, Naz defending that PlayStation belt, picked it up, now 5-0, taking on DanielTheFreeman this week, who's on a 2-fight win streak, earned his way right back up there to title contention. Co-main event, we've got Azora's Flame, Spooky, two top contenders undefeated going head-to-head. And then we've got McGrath, head of the KIA camp, taking on Kratos as well, both 5-4, putting in some work this season, trying to move up. We've got Harry making a debut tonight, Rob, against Kamapulia. Harry, you know, 0-0, right next to Ned right there. 0-0, both of them making debuts. We've been through this card. You watch the analyst show. It's all kicking off, mate. Your eyes are where tonight, Rob? What fight are you looking at, mate?
So many fights that I'm looking at right now. It's hard to focus on one, but you know, in the opening matchup, you have Kev, such a good player, against Storm, and then you move on. Remember Word Life coming back on the card, and he's been doing really well, and he actually defeated Kratos previously, and you got Axe Murderer Turkey. But if I had to focus on one fight, I cannot lie to you guys, it's got to be the title fight. I know it's cliche, but look at Nas. This man is like the Conor McGregor of the esports. He's come through. Everyone just said he was a TikTok guy, didn't have the skills, but this guy brings it. He has the swagger as well. He's undefeated. We saw what he did to Ed Parker last week, and now he's facing the DanielTheFreeman. I can't wait. I can't wait.
Damn straight. That is the main event coming up later on tonight, guys. We've got about 2 hours of esports action for you this evening. Now, we're going to give you a little update on yesterday's event. It was ESFL 147 yesterday. You were there, Rob. You commentated the main event. Caliber and Fadinator. Caliber took the win over Fadinator, but we've done some investigation into the fight, and the ESFL authorities, matchmakers, have deemed it a no contest. It's a disqualification for Caliber there. An exploit was used. And so, yeah, Fadinator retains the title following ESFL 147 yesterday. Caliber is going to get an instant rematch at ESFL 149, of course. And also at ESFL 149, we're going to do an 8-man tournament for the Xbox title. So it's going to start at ESFL 149, finish at ESFL 150. So Xbox is going to be an 8-man tournament. The belt's wide open once again after this whole nonsense. How does that make you feel, Rob?
Me feel a little sad because the way Caliber won was just so glorious. I mean, the sequence to the finish, it's unfortunate that he got it taken away, but this 8-man tournament is going to be exciting, and I can't wait to see it, and maybe I'll be on that call. I don't know. We'll see, but yeah, cool stuff ahead.
Yeah. So there's going to be the first round of the 8-man tournament at ESFL 149, and then we'll finish it up at ESFL 150, which is going to pop off, all right? Because we've got 2 weeks, Rob. And then, mate, we're in Vegas in 3 weeks, guys. All right, we're going to Vegas for the first ever live show. There will also be a podcast here on Twitch. So even if you're not going, make sure you tune in. You get to watch it as well. We're going to have a look at the 149 card as well, guys, because we've got to look at it. So you can take a look what next week entails as well. Before we move on today, because we've got so many fights to get to, it's going to be a good day. But there you go, quick look at 149 there as well. And this is the last PlayStation card before 150, Rob. So we're going to have some good matches tonight. All right, if you want more details on the disqualification, the title picture situation, it's all in the Discord. But Rob, let's get on to the first fight of this evening, mate. We're going to be jumping to lightweight right here. We have Storm taking on Kev L. 2 guys ready to try and remain on the roster, I think, going into the next season, Rob.
Yeah, I think so. You know, you got 39 ranked Kev L, and this guy is such a good player on the online world championships. He's so cool, calm, and collected, but unfortunately, in the Esports Fight League, in the big boy dojo, he has yet to taste victory. He lost to Perseus and Smudger, but tonight he's going against another competitor, 36 ranked, 0-1, also has not tasted victory. Both of these guys need to win badly. Storm bringing in a well-rounded, good submission, legit top control game. Kev bringing in dynamic striking and patience. We'll see. Both these guys really need to win this prelim match here, Balian.
I think they do. Yeah, they both do, like you said, 0-2, 0-1 there as well. I mean, we are at the end of the season. You know, we've got plenty of hungry, guys fighting, coming, trying to get into the ESFL. Also, we've got some people, fighting tonight, trying to get in the promotion. So, yeah, these two, it's not like they're guaranteed they're going to get cut or anything like that, but definitely a chance to put on a performance. Neither of them have been able to get a win in the ESFL. One of them will get a win tonight, Rob. Was that a Poirier mirror match we just had there? I believe it was. What do you think of that, mate?
Yes, Poirier mirror match. Here we go. Both guys are gonna be very even. You know how Poirier brings the striking game, the calf kicks, the leg kicks. He's got everything. He's got the takedowns. He's got the jiu-jitsu. Let's see how these guys decide to utilize DP. Here we go, Bailey. Round number 1.
Round number 1, indeed. First fight tonight at ESFL 148. PlayStation title on the line this evening. Naz looking to defend against DanielTheFreeman. But 2 guys that need a win, and one will get one tonight. Kicking things off. Nice work with the rear teep outside leg kick. Good work there. We've got the stance switch from Storm here, going orthodox, not the default stance of Poirier, but he's got a high switch stance. That liver kick will help him, though, from southpaw. He landed it beautifully there, Rob.
Definitely did. And here's Storm opening up with some good combinations right now. Kev starting with some body work, a little bit more patient. He likes to fight off that stationary stance. Ooh, good shots by Kev.
Yeah, nice work with the double jab, and the jab lead hook from Storm now chops back with the roundhouse to the body. Little footsie on the outside, trading there. Big left hand lands for Kel, but the 2 lead hook back to the body for Storm, not giving up. Rear uppercut lead hook, just ducks underneath there. Kev doing fairly decent finding counter shots while fighting off the back foot. Storm definitely the one looking for the pressure, ducks the left hook there. It was cutting up that block, and there's a bit of momentum swing there for Kev. Oh!
Momentum swing, what a shot, drops him down, has him in the clinch. Now Balian against the cage. Is he gonna go for the takedown? No, he's not.
Break away, but that's a nice bit of early damage from Kev. Beautiful lead hook lands, a little side kick as well. One knee to the body comes through, the left hand on the break does nothing. Storm back on the pressure with the short hands, the boxing in close. Kev waiting for the opportunities there, really trying to plant land that big left hand. But the gas tank will slowly start to diminish if either guy outputs too much here. We're only halfway through this first round.
And Storm's playing a very dangerous game here because Kev is so good in this inside pocket range. I've seen him on the OWCs, devastating here. But Storm just electing to stand right in his face, Balian.
Ooh, nice work. Level change into the body there from Kev. It's going to help him. He can lead to the body, finish the head perhaps, but they are trading still. Lead uppercut. Ooh, nice setup for the roundhouse and slid back there off the lead hook. Did some damage to the body. But it's very back and forth so far this first round, Rob, wouldn't you say?
It most definitely is, Balian. The one thing I can say is Kev is definitely digging to the body. Right there, you see it. The stamina is depleting. Another body kick as well. Kev starting to feast.
He is indeed. Now, Poirier's kicks aren't that, devastating. Certainly not as high-stated as his punches. But if you can time them, they will do damage. Kev doing a great job right there. And it's the nice hooks to the body as well that's helping him out. Storm's trying to get back on the pressure in tight. Tries the 2 lead uppercut there. Nice little combination against the opposite stance fire. Goes for the double. Nice stuff from Kev. No real effort there. Going to double knee and uppercut off the break and fires another left hook to the body as well. But there's a nice block on the teeth, punished with the lead hook. And then a nice chopping shot as well. So Storm trying to stay in this fight, Rob.
He is, and he's doing a good job. You know, he's not backing down. He's keeping the center of the octagon. Kev utilizing a lot of teep kicks. You see a little sidestep there from Storm, but Kev, I believe, doing the better job in round number 1. Oh, another big left hand lands for Kev as well as we come to a conclusion.
Great first round. Great way to start ESFL 148 this evening. Back and forth indeed. Yep, I think Kev definitely got the better of those exchanges, though. Rob got that rock as well with the lead hook. We'll see if we see another orthodox switch here from Storm coming out southpaw. But definitely both men using the boxing. Oh, slips the uppercut, lands his own. Nice work right there from Storm, using that pressure to bait out the big shots. Lands the head movement nicely. Slip to the inside. There's that lead hook to the body. Again, we've seen that a few times, but we have seen Storm banging those uppercuts out as well.
He's been doing a good job. We saw him slip uppercut as well, and he is very confident. You're seeing that. He's putting a lot of pressure on Kev. Kev, though, doing a fantastic job with these teep kicks, keeping his opponent at range. Oh, another uppercut, Balian, and then this time a head kick to follow.
Yeah, nice. He's been landing those body kicks and those head kicks off that rear left hand, going straight and then snapping him off the end of it. There's a leg kick this time instead. Good work by Storm, really commanding the range. Kev not landed anything and gets met with a check hook and an outside leg kick as well. Storm, after this southpaw switch, Rob, this seems to be a much easier fight for him.
Yeah, most definitely. He's made some good adjustments with that southpaw switch, also keeping that block up high and really using his head movement and really connecting here. Kev with a nice shot, though.
Yeah, he tried to throw the counter, didn't land. Left hook came around the side and right there. And then more of these body shots. Always a stiff 2 as well. Storm backing up for the first time, a little too close to throw these leg kicks, but did a good job sliding out of range there. Countered, nice low chopping leg kick. The lead hook 2 breaks through the block just a slight bit, but Storm still firing back, attacking that lead leg.
He is. Lead leg is getting chewed up a little bit here. Another uppercut lands as well. And Storm is doing very well this round, really finding his rhythm here and finding his mark.
Yeah, but these guys are both tagging each other, though. It's like a high-paced fight. You can't really avoid the damage in a situation like this. You got to go, then let your opponent go. And both these guys are just at war right now.
They are back and forth, tit for tat. A very even round, just kind of relying on that block little foot. Wow! Oh, watch out!
Triple to the head as well. Nice lead knee to follow up from Kev. Didn't go for the headshot there, Rob. Worked the body, got the rock. But you got to think maybe he would have got a knockdown if he landed that hook on the chin.
Definitely, but all that body work has been adding up, and That's a huge rock, and look at the stamina, Balian. I mean, he's not going to have a lot left going into this third round. He might not even have enough left to get through the remainder of this first round, or second round.
You are right about that. That teep is going to drain a little bit more stamina as well, but people are still dangerous. When the gas tank is small, you can still hit just as hard. You just can't throw as much, but see, depends what Kev can do with it. If he can turn it into a way to command this fight. But good work to the body. He's definitely taken this round, won the first round, so investing more in the stamina damage is not a bad thing, but there was a right hook that landed right on the chin right there. Storm unable to get that head off the center line that he's been doing so often. And it's just the stationary hooks from Kev that have been doing these big damaging sequences from here. Damage.
That damage is adding up, and now Kev has his opponent primed, and this is when Kev is so good. You know, when he's a little bit ahead, he has more stamina, he's done the damage to the head and to the body, Bailey, and now he just needs to pick his targets. And it's gonna be very confusing because he's not gonna know where Storm's not gonna know where it's coming from. Oh, right to the dome.
Yeah, another tight exchange into the turning side kick as well, and another teep. Kev flowing right now. Kev 0-2 in the ESFL, lost to Persu and Smudger, now hoping to pick up a first win over Storm here. I'll ask you, Rob, but I'll also ask Twitch chat here as well. If you're Storm, what do you do to try and turn this fight around?
If you're Storm, you got to find a way to slip a punch, land a devastating shot, maybe a block-breaking counter on the body shot, or go for a takedown and submit. I don't know what he can do here, Bailey, and he's so far down on the stamina and in the damage as well, and Kev is so patient. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes in there.
Yeah, Storm still marching forward, desperate, trying to find the big shot. Like you said, doesn't have much of a choice. He is down 2 rounds, got tagged to the body again. Even that stiff jab of Kev, just enough right now to keep him at bay. Just jab him with it, but he is loading up on the rear uppercut, trying to flow through to the left hook as well. Triple shot to the body, misses, eats his own lead hook there as well. And another teep, but he's still moving forward.
He's still aggressive. He's still trying to get this win. Watch out, though. Oh, my goodness. Pull elbow. Digs to the body. Kev L. Oh, but Storm lands a clean elbow.
Oh, my God. What a devastating turning side kick there. Right to the stomach. Storm drops. But Kev's playing with his food a little here, or maybe he doesn't want to jump on him. And gets tracked there with a left hook as well off the 4-piece combination. Now rocked. It might not be enough to finish the fight. But just goes to show, Rob, you got to jump on your opponent when they're hurt, trying to bait the 1-2 head kick out there. The dodge came early, but nothing to follow up. It just goes to show Storm is still trying to win this fight. There's a big right hand as well.
This is a wild fight, so entertaining. Storm staying in it. Kev connects with the straight, coming forward, trying to butter up his biscuit. Bang! He eats it. On the ground he goes.
Yeah, gonna finish off with a ground and pound there as well, wasting no time on the second knockdown, and Kev finally gets a W here in the ESFL, Rob. Good performance, managed the fight well, very patient, you said. You liked it.
Yes, very patient, worked the body early, beautiful spinning back kicks to the body in combination, and just devastated his opponent. Finally, Kev showing his true potential, getting a win, his first win in the Esports Fight League. Congratulations, Kev L. But his opponent, Balian, did very well. Wow, this replay is devastating. He detonated on him.
He did detonate on him. All right, well, yeah, great first fight to get us off there. Like you said, Kev picks up a win for the first time there. Hopefully, we will be seeing him again. Good control of the fight in that one as well. Storm obviously didn't give up, kept pushing forward towards the end, but just too much damage at that point, I think, Rob. If we are ready, I think we can head on to the next fight. But why don't you break these two down, Rob, because we've got Blackout Hours and Word Life that are going to take these two guys on. So I'll hand it over to you to give a little breakdown.
Sure. Yeah, you know, we got a man that a lot of people may know, Word Life, extremely talented kickboxer. He trained with EK in the past. Not sure where he is now. Looks like he's campless. He just graduated with a business degree. Congratulations, Word Life. And now he's back, refocused in the Esports Fight League. 2-3, defeated Kratos in the last card via decision to get back into the winning column. This man bringing high-level striking. He's not afraid of a brawl, and he is bringing those sneaky feints. And he's got a sweet ground game to back it up if you get the takedown. Now his opponent, ranked 32, Blackout Hours 1-2. This guy's got a lot of combos in his arsenal, specializes in his mix-ups, and striking is always what's coming first in his game plan. and he's fighting out of that Truth camp, Bailey. And do you know anything about Truth?
I know that they are the truth. That's about it.
Okay.
I know these two already though, so we're going to be at welterweight, Rob, here. Let's see how the picks match up. Give a little bit of info on both these guys here. Wordlife we've seen be given quite high-level opponents this season as well. 2 and 3 looking to break even at least tonight. But I do like this preliminary little pick here. I mean, Stephen Thompson is so good on this game, Rob. You know, if someone picks a grappler, you're going to have a bit of trouble. But if in a straight striking match here, which we might get, Blackout locking in Leon, and we've got Stephen Thompson locked in there for Wordlife.
And that ping at 22, it's going to be so reactive. It's going to be so smooth. And yes, if Wordlife can bring Blackout into his realm, keep the fight standing, fight his fight, he is so devastating with the Stephen Wonderboy Thompson pick. But with Leon Edwards, you could kind of compete a little bit because he has kickboxing as well. So let's see what Blackout brings to the table here and how he's going to deal with Wordlife Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. Here we go.
Yes, indeed. Opens up with the front leg teep there, but little sidestep. Wordlife says no dice. Ready to trade hands there, trying to set up the turning side kick, stifled by the range. We'll see what Blackout does with Leon. You've got some great clinch strikes. You've got some great top game as well if you need to get that close. But on an outside battle right now, Wordlife picking him apart, throwing a few techniques out there, but Blackout going to look to set up what he can. There's a front kick up the middle, though. Already Wordlife throwing the kitchen sink at him.
He definitely is using those feet to keep the distance, those teep kicks, a lot of switch stances, in and out movements. And one thing Wordlife does struggle with in the past is a lot of pressure. Let's see if Blackout utilizes this at all.
Yeah, using the stiff arm retreat right there, which isn't too bad. You drain a little stamina. Already body kicks getting caught right there. Nice adjustment to use the teep as well by Blackout. He's trying to use that front leg teep, sets up the question mark. That did big damage as well. Nice little side kick. And now faking it as well, like the work from Wordlife on the outside, just giving Blackout a lot of things to think about. He's hanging right out there.
Tell Bailey, and Blackout's his mind is working. He's trying to figure out how he could get on the inside, and Wordlife switching all around, and he'll start warming up, and he'll start utilizing his feints as well. So Wordlife right now still in warm-up mode, but doing well. Catches that kick, backs him up a bit.
Yeah, unable to do too much more than that, though. A little four-piece combination. Blake's the block. It's just good work from Blackout. Nice knee, though, right to the body. Tried to set up the question mark kick on the opposite side now. Nice work, but there's a chopping liver shot in return for Blackout. Those are going to add up. Nice level change with the 2, and then the double jab to the outside leg kick. Tried to go back to it, but Blackout powering through now, moving forward with the combinations, landing on the chin a little.
Starting to find some big shots on Wordlife's chin, and he's starting to become a little comfortable, it seems, Blackout. Not really falling for these feints, but that pivot movement from Wordlife getting him out of some trouble.
Trying to set up that roundhouse there by faking, but 2 little short shots on the inside by Wordlife. Nice work. All ranges really here. The 2 lead uppercut lands as well. That's great. Right down the middle, or anyone who's trying to pressure you. And Blackout freezing a little on the outside. Definitely trying to be patient about the setups, but just leaving himself right down the center line. For those big spinning kicks to the body, they will take chunks out of your stamina. And there's a nice head kick that's flicked up there as well. And another knee. Wordlife just unloading right now.
Wordlife starting to ignite his opponent a little bit. Edwards trying to find, ooh, another kick. He's just attacking him everywhere, Bailey, into the body, to the legs, to the head. Blackout really has a lot to think about in there. Ooh, good shot, though, by Blackout.
Yeah, he knows where he can be successful. He's trying to get inside that range, let those hands go, just trying to walk through anything that's coming at him from the outside, but got to keep those hands up right there. You never know when that head kick's coming. Broke the block right there, though. Eats a front kick for his troubles. I think the damage definitely done by Wordlife in this first round here. Nice knee as well to close it out.
A nice pull at the end there as well. And let's see, I don't know, Bailey. And that first round was very close. You know, you had Blackout finding some big shots with his boxing on the inside. But then it seemed like the majority of the time, Wordlife was able to keep him on the outside and really mix up his kicks to the head, to the body, and to the legs. Yes,
indeed. Blackout clearly trying to get on the inside here, but Wordlife, yeah, variety of kicks. That did damage. If we're going to score for the judges, chat saying 10-9 to Wordlife. I'm inclined to agree with them here. Nice side kick to get us started. Outside leg kick as well. Check that one. Oof, on the inside again with the 2 lead uppercut. Nice 2-3-2 as well from Wordlife. Good job letting the hands go. Let's switch stance here as well. Try and set up that front kick. Nice work. Oh, Blackout going for the double hooks as well, though. Breaking through the block. Oof. Would you like to see Blackout mix it up a little, perhaps?
You know, I would. He needs to respect the fact that Word Life is going to try to elude him everywhere. You know, hit him with some round shots, try to use some leg kicks of his own maybe, and try to trap him a bit, because Word Life is so good with these pivots. Right there, Balian.
Nice.
So good at getting out of the way.
Yeah, but he went right into that lead hook, and then the left hand came through before he could recover, and even now the head health is so low right there, able to withstand that onslaught. And Blackout really tried to take advantage of that rock he got off. He hurt him with that lead hook when he pivoted into it, and then set up the big left hand, kept throwing, but Word Life did not go down, still on his feet. He got good recovery stat on Stephen Thompson, but that woke him up right there.
That's what Word Life needs to be careful of, is leading or pivoting right into one of those big hooks. And now Blackout starting to get some confidence here, Balian, walking forward, plotting, and Word Life really just trying to figure out a way to keep him off of him.
Yep, and that's not good. Big shots like that going to cause him problems, especially if your opponent's trying to stutter step in. It's hard to time a big shot like that.
God.
That's nice there. Set that up nicely. Did Word Life. 2:30, halfway point in this fight. Fake the outside leg kick. The two caught him there before Blackout could land. Two into the spinning back fist. Does nothing, but the 2-3-2 broke the block. Chipped down that head health again of Blackout, who's trying to wade forward, but he is taking damage when he does it.
Oh, he is. Like right there, those 4-punch combinations by Blackout are so nice. He just got so much more damage in his hands, I believe. Oh, he's teeing off right now. Word Life trying to get out of there. More teeps. Here comes Blackout, though, Balian. Whoa!
Oh, the left hand lands as well. The wheel kick missed. Beautifully timed right there as Word Life level change, trying to get under the hooks, but the uppercut came. Blackout with a knockdown, hipped us over the side now. Those 5-star Leon Edwards elbows, gets one, denies the pass. Great work. Here comes more. This is bad news for Word Life. It was all going so well, but this round has turned the tide here, Rob.
Most definitely. Duck that head kick. Now on top is Blackout right into full mount. Can he get this deny on that right side? No, Word Life safe for now.
Gonna bump back. No, doesn't get it. The straight posture up from Blackout. He's doing big damage right there with the posture up Leon Edwards.
Most definitely. 30 seconds left. Postured up. Denied from Word Life. Good stuff. Trying to build up that GA, Balian.
Short shots here from Word Life, taking his time, but does finally get the bump back to full guard. 15 seconds, nice deny. Gonna set up for a sweep maybe. Anything he can do to avoid any more damage here. Will recover fairly well, Rob, but he cannot have another round like that.
He cannot. He started to really open up at the end of that second round. Here's the replay at the end of that sequence. Oh, that uppercut was devastating. So close to being finished there, but yes, Word Life, when he stays on his bike, he's doing so well, Balian, but those big shots, the biggest moments have to go to Blackout. He's doing great with that boxing.
Yeah, I would have to agree. One round apiece, though. Oh, knee. But right in range for that lead hook as well. Word Life has to worry about those hands first, I think. Defense before offense right now. Blackout just content to march forward. Got the power to just break through what's left of the block. Front kick does nothing. Walks forward with a 2-4. Blackout swinging big. Those turning side kicks might work out for Word Life here, but we'll have to see. Going low with the leg kicks now, trying to get the twos down the middle. Lead overhand lands, outside leg kick again, but it's not stopping this forward momentum, Rob.
Blackout senses the finish, and there it is, bam! Beautiful step out to that right side, left power hook. Oh, Word Life with a pull counter elbow though, Balian, beautiful!
You've got to do what you got to do in that situation. You're under that much pressure. Slip the 2-8, the body kick, head kick comes back up, but it just leaves him there in front of him with no stamina. Retreats back out to the cage. It's not going to help him too much. As Blackout is still marching forward, but the hands of Word Life are still firing. Oh, lovely duck underneath that back fist right there.
Such a close fight right now. Word Life really doing a good job with his head movement to avoid these big shots and really just putting on the pressure on Blackout. Another elbow lands as well, but the power's just not there, but he's starting to back it up. I'm feeling the momentum sweeping.
There's a lovely little slip to the spinning back fist right there. Word Life just letting the Hail Marys come out.
Yes.
Trying to fire anything he can.
Yes.
Off slips. I've got 2.5 left in this third and final round. Blackout would look to be the aggressor, but Word Life is fighting well off the back foot. Given what he's got left to work with. Oh, he landed a spinning back fist. Lead uppercut straight goes in there, and the wheel kick misses. Another left hand from Blackout. Will the block hold up? It doesn't, Rob. The ground and pound surely now. Foot on the hips, no, he denies it. The stack guard is coming, and this is bad for Word Life. He did slip there, though. He's okay somehow.
Back on the feet, but look at the stamina. Look at the head health. He's in big trouble right now. Blackout knows it. He's going to come forward. Word Life got to use the head movement. Oh,
the leg
takes
hand
him.
Through. It's just too much. He has to throw back. Otherwise, the offense is just going to keep coming.
Hey.
Oh, sticking him with the jab. The 1-2 from Blackout. The head kick breaks through the block. But that's so risky given how many times he's been ducked on. I wouldn't be surprised if he's looking for that one down. The front kick comes out right on the edge of the range. No block left. Frames one, but the final shot puts him out. And Blackout gets another win here in the ESFL, taking out Word Life tonight. And what a performance as well. Coming back after a tough first round, Rob. Stylistically, that's a tough striking matchup, but kept with the pressure boxing work, the lead hook, broke him down, cut off those beautiful pivots that he was hitting early that you noted. What a great fight.
It's a freaking wonderful fight. As our second fight, you see that front kick land flush to end the night. Yes, Blackout coming forward, dealing with a dangerous Word Life Stephen Wonderboy Thompson, using all the tricks, all the tools, the feinting, the front kicks, the teeps, the combinations, and Word Life's head movement, Bailey, was just beautiful. In all these situations, he was moving and grooving, but unfortunately, he was not able to flip out of the way of that power left in that second round. And then from there, you saw Blackout get a lot of confidence, move forward, come in for the kill, and execute perfectly. And that was just a fun fight and a big win for Blackout. What a devastating puncher.
Yeah, that's a hard situation to deal with. You know, we've got an opponent giving you that much pressure, and he was also sidestepping the front kicks, you know, ducking the wheel kicks. So it didn't give him a lot of options to keep him away from him there. And he was having some success with that 2 lead uppercut. That's such a great combination to use in this game when you're under pressure. But ultimately, yeah, the kicks, they got countered. They closed the distance. He was ducking a bunch of them. So Blackout with the forward pressure game there, just taking over slowly. And what a great matchup that was. All right, you guys ready for another one? Let's jump through to the third fight so far this evening. At bantamweight, we got Cryptics and Deagle Fly coming in. Deagle's not been here for 2 months, Rob. He's back here off 2 months off, but he's ready to fight tonight on PlayStation. Welcome
back, Deagle Fly. This man is an executioner on these sticks, a talented fighter on the feet, good leg kicks, dangerous at all times. But he's dealing with ranked 18 Cryptics War, 3-3, 6 fights under his belt. Beat BMF Stoyan a couple cards ago, has 2 wins against some fellow campmates, Axe Murder and Peace Mahai. Good counter striking. He loves to wrestle and very versatile. This is going to be a tough matchup for both these guys. War Camp against the solo artist Deagle Fly. Let's see about these matchups.
Yeah, looks like we're getting Peter Yan, Cody Garbrandt. We know Cody Garbrandt is the best pick on this game, Rob. So
yes, he
there
is.
We go.
I've been using him a lot lately.
I mean, he's so good, man. Like, he's so good.
All
right.
Be careful getting hit hard.
Yeah, but you got the head movement stat. You know, you can rip to the body and the leg kicks as well. Hopefully, come into play in this one. We'll see what Deagle goes for. Like we said, a bit of a content creator himself as well. Fought on Xbox before this, debut on PlayStation now. He wanted a spot. So there we go. Yeah. Oh no, Cryptics wanted a spot. So I think Cryptics was actually the other way around. I think I've written this wrong down in my notes. It doesn't matter. They're here. They're ready to go. Cryptic War 3-3 this season. Deagle Fly coming in. Yes, first fight in a couple of months. So let's see how Deagle does with the Cody Garbrandt pick against Cryptics. Expect Cryptics to come out fast. That's a nice check. It's a good way to take some damage away from your opponent, get rid of that perk. And I want to see him work the leg kicks as well here from Deagle Fly.
If he decides to do that, how is he going to keep this Peter Yan player? Cryptics already putting on a lot of pressure. Deagle kind of moving to that left side, working that body, but Cryptics is right there in his face.
Yeah, and I think Deagle Fly as well, you got the southpaw switch if you need it, just to throw a different look. I wouldn't be afraid to do that if I was Deagle, but let's see how he handles this so far. Doing quite well, loading up nice 2 pieces. It's the left hook that's landing over and over again for Cryptics though. But I do like the commitment to the leg kick, so it's going to slow him down somewhat, get some damage on the board. Nice Superman punch. Oh, beautiful slip though with a right hook over the top, and then the pressure non-stop there, breaking the block with the 1-2 and the 3 coming back as well. Doesn't take much to get through that block.
Doesn't. You know how hard Peter Yan connects, but Body shots, an uppercut from Cryptics, backing up Deagle Fly a little bit.
Yeah, Deagle's doing a great job of landing his shots, but he's just there to get hit afterwards, which is the problem. And there's that left hook again.
Very true.
It's a little dangerous. Trying to get the head movement working here. Got the footwork as well with Cody. You can slip, you can slide. Cryptics whiffing there on the uppercut. Those are the kind of situations he wants to take advantage of. And Deagle again with a uppercut lead hook to the body. It's a nice little combo. He's landing along with the 1 and then 2 to the midsection. Deagle's finding home for his weapons here as well. He hits very hard. Cryptic is moving forward into these shots as well.
Deagle Fly not really throwing power shots, but kind of just touching them to the body, to the head. You know, really letting himself go here, letting his punches fly. He's starting to connect. Big shot right there. Big uppercut on Cryptics. He's backing him up, Balian. He's in trouble.
He almost baited that out himself because he faked the body shot and then fired his own uppercut, went back to the body with the lead hook as well. He puts it right behind it. So good work right there from Deagle Fly, finding the target already. Of course, Yan will not stop after 1 rock. You got to put some stuff together. There's the 2 that goes right through. Deagle Fly, got to be careful, like you said, Rob, about how much damage he's taken. Inside leg kick into the lead hook. That's a great little IRL move, that one. That's nice work right there. Outside leg kick chops as well. Now firing his own lead hook again and again. And if Cryptics is moving forward, he will take more damage. Good head movement as well. Again with a replica lead hook to the body. Just timing him over and over now, Rob.
He is doing a good job. Front kick to the face, lands flush. That left calf is reddening up like a cherry. Those leg kicks are paying off. You called it. And Deagle just doing an amazing job here, just mitigating damage and dishing it out. But every time Peter Yan lands, it's just devastating.
Yeah, he just has to watch the uppercut as well because of all the level changes, as well as that lead hook that keeps coming back. Because he is outstriking Cryptics, but he is taking a lot of damage as well himself, so you have to be careful. That one, nice bait on the switch kick to the body. Great first round from Deagle Fly there. Did well dealing with the pressure of Cryptics, but Cryptics has 2 more rounds to make the reads, make the adjustments. He's still very much in the fight. I'm not sure who you're talking to there, but
Balian, take it away, baby.
Okay. Some technical difficulties. We're all good. Cryptics now back on the pressure. Let's see. Deagle Fly can repeat the game plan from the first time around here. Nice short shot though with the lead hook. Still working there. Tried to power through on the right hand. Deagle Fly backed up, low on stamina.
All right.
Gotta keep that head movement working. Can't take too much damage on those blocks.
Seems that my microphone is working again. Hello, Balian. This fight is crazy. Oh, a big leg kick lands flush. Backs him up a little bit, but that left check hook keeps him in there. Cryptics always has an answer every time Deagle connects.
And there was a nice Superman punch again there off the back foot from Deagle, planting his feet a little bit here with the rear uppercut. Left hook came over the top to follow up, didn't land. Good head movement, but he only planted his feet for 5 seconds there, and he got tagged immediately.
Very back and forth. Cryptics looking to stand his ground here, throwing these Peter Yan bombs, but Deagle Fly kind of electing to utilize the jab, the straights, the quicker, more safe punches. He doesn't really let it go. He doesn't detonate as much. Oh. Hello, Discord.
We're okay. Don't worry,
Goodbye,
everyone.
And we are back.
Pressure still coming from Cryptics now. Deagle doing a good job banging those leg kicks on the inside. Slight lag was still here though. Left hand.
Woo!
Oh, he's goes to the body with the 2. That's really needed to take advantage of that there. Wasn't able to maybe get the brain firing at the right time. A shame there. Those opportunities matter. But Deagle Fly still trying to fight off Cryptics, who's just landing on the block, Rob. This is going to break through eventually. There's another one. Oh, the trading.
Big shots being landed, but whenever you're trading, Cryptics War is going to have that advantage. Again, bam! Oh, right into the takedown. Beautiful decision by Cryptics War on top side control.
Yeah, and this is just the continuous pressure starting to pay off now from Cryptics. Deagle's hitting and running so nicely, but just on occasion they're getting involved in these exchanges or just getting tagged by Cryptics, not making the read. Like right there, he stepped in. Cryptics just went for a 2-3, and Deagle got tagged.
Good flips.
Yeah, denied there. Goes for the get up, but gets the posture up. Beaten there. Cryptics a few shots to the body, coming over the top again. See if he can find a way back to the feet up a sweep here. One pump fake on the left side. Cryptics definitely taking his time in no rush.
Definitely no rush. Just on top. Nice denial from the bottom. You're seeing Kev trying to build GA, and there it is, the momentum sweep. Beautiful play by Kev. 20 seconds left, though, but still a little victory.
I love the little arm triangle fake right there. Sets up the posture, but nothing lands. Gets set up immediately. A couple seconds left. That switch kick to the body. Oh, it ain't happening. There we go. All right. Good second round, but we have to lean towards Cryptic on that one. Again, 1 round apiece. Kind of similar to what we saw in the last fight. Oh, real lucky there. Yeah.
And here we go. Round number 3, the third and final round. You've had Kev really pop-shotting with these smaller strikes while his opponent is just absolutely trying to detonate on his opponent. Cryptic War is throwing the bombs with Peter Yan. Here we go, third and final.
Oh, again there, Deagle getting tagged, trying to let the hands go. Cryptics knows it. Left hook lands on the block. There's 2 to the body there, or a jab to the body, excuse me. There's a little short shots on the inside, but Cryptics knows the more stamina you burn, the more I can burn.
It's getting close.
Keep marching forward. Yeah, at this point, what do you got to do, Rob? Just let go of block and try and get some head movement counters going?
Yeah, Kev's got to be perfect in there. Really slip or pull and just hit him with Cody Garbrandt's power, because he's done some good damage as well. It's a very close fight.
He's abandoned the leg kick game plan since the switch to southpaw, which I think has actually helped Cryptics more. Now he's in that. Oh! There's a lead up. He puts him out.
What a shot!
Goodness, what a performance by Deagle Fly. Dealt with the pressure and found the kill shot right there, Rob. Straight, just bam with the right hook. Flush KO. Got to be happy with that one.
Oh, man, he's got to be ecstatic. I mean, look at that shot. Body shot. Bang! Peter Yan's head whips to the side. What a power punch. And that's what you got to do with Cody Garbrandt. TNT in both of his hands, and he just exploded on that man's face.
That was so clean. What a clean combination there. Put him out with it. Just goes to show the power in that stationary right hook. Or Cody Garbrandt, you can just switch people's lights off. We were talking about him exchanging on the inside and it being dangerous the whole time. But, you know, Cody had that power as well he was packing. And he gets it done in an exchange. So, well done right there. Deagle Fly, first fight back in a while, gets a win here, Rob. Looking good, looking reformed, looking very sharp in that performance.
Yeah, he was looking very good from the beginnings of that round, or from the beginnings of that fight. You know, he was just being very calculated, really using Cody Garbrandt just to snipe in like a little quick viper, while the big troll that was Piotr Yan throwing these huge shots. But, you know, Deagle was just kind of staying in there, using his head movement, using his footwork, and like you mentioned, Balian, beautiful leg kicks at the beginning. Just had a good game plan, stuck to it, stayed strong, and got the vicious knockout finish he was looking for. But Cryptics did amazing as well, really put on the pressure. Deagle is no slouch on the sticks, and Balian, what a fight.
Yeah, Cryptics did a great job as well, I thought. Putting pressure on, knew when to throw and let it go.
Definitely.
Just unfortunate gets caught there with low head health, exchanging at the end of the fight, you know. You zig when you shoot a zag, and it's all over there. So good performance by both guys. I'm sure they'll be happy, but Deagle is going to be extra happy here. Right, let's move on to fight number 5 here. We have Axe Murderer taking on UFC Turkey. We're going to 205, Rob, for this one.
Okay, 205. Let's go light heavyweight division. And we got UFC Turkey, the legend, the winner of the ESFL Camp Clash tourney, survivor of so many tough fights, masterful combinations, the overhand master, ladies and gentlemen. His last big win was at ESFL 132, where he fought against Kamapulia, but he's going against the Axe Murderer, 2-3, and this man beat Turkey 2 cards ago. So this is a rematch. He got an armbar in the second round. Axe Murderer bringing in elite side control, Balian, solid takedowns. He's not just a submission hunter, people say, but he's got lethal submissions. War versus truth. Here we go, and look at these selections. John Jones mirror match, my goodness.
Well, if you don't know, these two have been talking a fair amount of trash as well before this one. I don't think they like each other. They fought not that long ago as well, so this is definitely a grudge match. A John Jones mirror match, grudge match. That's when you know it's serious. So I hope they both try and cheese, they cheese the balls off each other here. That will be hilarious. Just who can be cheesier, we'll see. But we're at 205. It should be a good matchup. UFC Turkey 3 and 4 this season. Axe Murderer 2 and 3. Both men looking to go and even out their records for this season. Hopefully we do have some audio on this fight, but sometimes it doesn't play out the way you want it to. So they will touch him up. We have that low camera angle as well. And let's see who gets top position, really, Rob, because I think that's the tail of this one.
Yes, let's see. Let's see what happens. No sound. Double John Jones mirror match. Oh my God! How did that not rock him, Balian? What?
Instant knockout, that, to be honest. Nice knee there, timed on the level change. Oh, spinning back kick there to the body.
Jeez.
Drops Axe Murderer, and he's going for the high crotch, but it's denied there. Nice work. And Turkey tried to fire back right there as well. No, excuse me, I think Turkey's in the blue. Yeah, Turkey is in the blue. Axe Murderer in the red gloves there, just to be sure. Oh, Turkey only throwing the spinning techniques tonight. Gets the late denial on the takedown, though. Straight back to the feet. Nice front leg teep into the switch. We've seen that popularized recently, especially in the AOX scene. But just out of range to do anything big with it. Spinning back fist and the two landed at the same time there. These guys are both kind of exchanging a little here, Rob.
They are. They're exchanging pretty good. They're both using the jab, spinning back fist, and both really trying to go for that takedown, but both with perfect takedown defense so far.
Yeah, John Jones takedowns versus his takedown defense. There's a little trip there in the clinch, but Turkey doesn't want to follow up. Perhaps he thought the up kick was coming. Didn't want to dive on him. And it takes so long to load up some of those hooks for John Jones there. You feel pretty vulnerable swinging to the body like that. Axe Murderer looks like he's trying to reset the range a little. Control this fight a little more. Double knees in the clinch. Uppercut on the break. Does nothing, though. Halfway through the first round.
Yes, halfway through the first round. Here comes UFC Turkey trying to find that uppercut. Ooh, another vicious knee. And Axe Murderer having a little bit more success. It seems a little bit more stamina, but a beautiful teep kick by John Jones. Wait, John Jones? They're both John Jones, Rob. Which one are you talking about? Turkey is the one.
Oof. That 2 lead uppercut as well for Axe Murderer, finding its way through. That was a pretty well-timed head kick. Just loaded up on it. There's double leg, cut the angle.
Beautiful.
And gets the takedown. Definitely going to make the difference in this one. We talked about whoever gets top position. Well, Axe Murderer has top position right now. It's a smart man to try and grab that. 2 elbows have landed, but he was a little bit hasty there, Rob. Nice sweep from Turkey. Good awareness of what he was trying to do. And now he gets to posture up himself, but he gets up. That's crazy. Absolutely crazy.
I guess UFC Turkey must feel a little bit more comfortable on the feet, but he eats a spinning back kick right to the body for good measure from Axe Murderer. Oh, letting him know that he is a stand-up fighter as well.
Yeah, good work there, though, from both guys. Nice job by Axe Murderer, keeping the distance. Axe Murderer seems a little bit more composed in this one, whereas Turkey's just throwing jab and then some kind of spinning technique most of the time, trying to go for the high damaging shots right here. There's a double jab 2, doesn't really land. Murderer's throwing the hooks in close. That misses. Nice block on the switch kick, though, and a counter check hook there by Turkey.
Big shot.
Yeah, the overhand lead lands knee just out of range, but no follow-up from Turkey. Good first round.
Definitely a good first round. You see 20 significant shots for the Axe Murderer. Seems like he probably took round number 1, and both guys really trying to search for that takedown. Axe Murderer got the takedown, but his opponent let him up. So a difference in game plans, it seems. Round number 2.
Indeed. Axe Murderer content to get those takedowns. Let's see if he looks for another one. Early on here, 1-3-2. All on the block. Tries to level change with the hooks to the body, but with John Jones, you really have to be in that optimal range, or your strikes really don't do a lot. They sort of land like pillows. You got to get it perfectly ranged there. Nice job level changing off the spinning back fist into the body lock. Gets another takedown here. Let's see if he can keep it this time. There's the side control. You get those John Jones elbows off.
Ooh, got him against the cage, though. This is where he can make his move. Beautiful decision to go that left side. And let's see where he likes to go from here. Ooh,
fakes
good
the
denial.
bulldog choke right there. And then good denial. He's going to get dragged down on the get up. Let's see if he throws the hook in. Goes for the posture up. Rolls through to side control. All right. Very content. Wants to hunt that position, does Axe Murderer. It's pretty clear. And there's one deny. Sprawl fake, but eats an elbow for it. Trying to trade right now as well. Set an opportunity up. That is a deny there into the sprawl. Axe Murderer, 3 elbows, 4 elbows there for the trouble. 5. This is a bad position to be, Rob.
Definitely terrible. Axe Murder in full control. Another deny. He is in the driver's seat in this fight, and he is annihilating him in this position. UFC Turkey cannot escape. Finally gets out of dodge, but look at this.
Oh, a knee bar. Goes for the knee bar there. Postures up from half guard. Going to be a little tough to finish it. Gives up on it, but ends up back in half guard there. Does not lose position. Going to take the pass to side control this time instead. And more elbows raining down now. Turkey cannot take these. That gets denied there. Sprawl gets denied, and this is bad right here. It's going for the far side Kimura. Let's see if he can lock it in.
Here we go.
Denies on the chain. Gives up on it, though, but probably going to land some elbows as a result. Yep.
Giving him so many things to think about. Just constantly bouncing his head off the octagon with these vicious elbows. Another denial. His right thumb is a machine right now. It is a flicking machine, Malian.
Yeah, we just know how good John Jones is in this position. I mean, it's so difficult to get. I mean, of any fighter in the game, he's probably the hardest person to get out of side control from. You know, maybe Habib, I don't know. But it's a tough time for Turkey on the bottom in this round, taken down early. Axe Murderer having his way with him, significantly separating the damage values there on the head health with all those elbows. A beautiful elbow from the clinch. Oh, but he ducks. The right hand lands, doesn't do enough. Axe kick to follow it up. But that was a lovely elbow on the break right there from Axe Murderer. I don't see that every day.
That was extremely amazing. A couple more big shots. Oh, misses. Bang!
I can't believe it. The ground and pound.
No
Can he
way!
get through? He's got stamina. Oh my God, is he going to finish him? That would be ridiculous. He doesn't finish him. What on earth was that, though? I mean, craziness. Landed a beautiful lead hook after ducking him, and then it was a side kick. I don't think it was a crane kick. Let's see this elbow on the break. Oh, I guess not, but crazy exchange there.
Jeez. I think Axe Murder threw that crane kick, right? And then he leaned left and then clapped him. That was absolutely beautiful, but maybe not. But here we go. Third and final round, Bailey. And back and forth, Turkey with a little success at the end with that devastating near finish shot. But here comes Axe Murder on the attack.
Yeah, and Turkey knows he can hurt him now. Still trying to set it up. That wheel kick was more of a turning side kick to the head, but either way, they re-clinch, trying to pummel through. Turkey double knees to the head. Doesn't do too much. Axe Murder doesn't have to land that much either. One straight right there, and the head health is flashing. Turkey has to be so careful. Oh, slip 2 though. That was nice work by Turkey.
It's a beautiful little slip strike right there. Turkey doing his damage, but has such low head health right now. He's got to be careful. He's swinging for the fences with John Jones. Another spin. There's the grab, though. Couple knees. Vicious knees down the middle. Misses with the uppercut.
And going into this fight, the betting lines in Twitch chat was so very close and very even. Turkey under assault, but stays in the fight still, using that good head movement right there. Oh, he's just so in danger at all times right here, trying to level change. Got to be careful of that uppercut. The spinning back fist is still going for a back murder. He stays in the pocket there with a nice 3-piece combination. A big left hook and a knee to the body, gets caught, but he lets him go straight away. Man.
Bang! On the Sotogari takedown, he ate a spinning back kick right to the face, but a spinning elbow as well. They are trading big shots, Bailey. Pandemonium.
I don't know how he's still in it, just weaving from side to side here, bobbleheading the way out of those straight shots is Turkey, keeping himself in it. And Axe Murderer not able to land anything to finish him off. Almost pulls counter the spinning back fist, but he didn't. And it's that side kick to the head that's just been getting all these knockdowns. It's like a homing missile.
It really is. It's so hard to read. It just goes right to the dome from any sort of angle, any sort of range. Bang! Big lands for Turkey, but the slip. Oh! What was he thinking?
Oh, no.
Oh!
Great performance by both men right there. And Turkey coming back from the brink of defeat after eating all of those elbows. He stayed in the fight, Rob. He refused to give up. He knew he could win it, and he found a way to get it done. Can you believe it?
I cannot believe it, Bailey, because he had that fight in the bag, it seemed. But while he was rocked, Axe Murder, for some reason, decided to try to trade, and that opened up the possibility for his opponent just to crack him right in the dome with that uppercut. I mean, what a win and what a comeback for Turkey. I mean, geez, that fight was crazy.
That
What did we
was
just
crazy,
watch?
man. I don't know, because like that's a fight where like just none of that works in real life, right? You can't just make that stuff. But it works in this context, and he got the job done. I mean, what was there more to say? That I know those two were trash talking, so when you win like that in a rivalry matchup, I mean that's
that's gonna sting, huh?
A little. It's gonna sting a
Ouch.
little. But Axe Murderer has always, shown up and put on good performances. He was winning that fight, and Silly wasn't right there. So maybe
True.
they'll run it back again. I don't know who won the first fight actually. Maybe they're even Stevens now. Maybe there'll be a rubber match down the line. But it was very close on the airlines, very close when it came down to the fight there as well. But yeah, there we go. UFC Turkey gets it done tonight. And we're going to move on to the next fight this evening, guys. We have Smudger ready to take on Spartan War right here. And, Smudger debuted. Obviously, he was 1-0 last week, undefeated, but did pick up his first loss in his last fight. But there's still a ton of hype around this guy, so he's got a second chance here to prove himself. So here we go. He's from that Nas camp with the champ as well. So we'll see how he does.
Ah, really? Okay, teammate of Nas, and also he's the man that beat Kev L, who we saw earlier tonight. Smudger, obviously a very solid competitor, top ranked in the online world championships, but going against ranked 29, 1-2 Spartan War. And we don't have too much information, but he is fighting out of that war camp. They do have some killers like Kamapulia, Kratos MMA, a very good team, patient, calculated, versatile. So we'll see. We're going to learn a lot about these two fighters here in the lightweight division, and it could be a striker's delight. Conor McGregor mirror match. We'll see.
Most likely. But as we've just seen, the old, the mirror matches ain't too bad, but they lock them both in at the same time. We'll see who gets the better of who here. I am interested to see. Spartan 1-2, Smudger 1-1. If he goes 1-2, the hype around this new prospect might die down a little. But it's not about how you start, is it, Rob? It's about how you finish in the ESFL, mate. You can show up, take your losses, and set yourself up for a big win streak. I remember when Zaya first arrived on the scene. He was winning some, he was losing some. Season after that, it was unbeatable. So it's not about that. We do have some audio for this fight, guys. Wonderful. No crowd, though. No, can't win them all, can we? Jesus. It doesn't seem that hard, but never mind. All right. Trading in the middle already. Spartan loading up. Burning a little bit of that stamina, and Smudger content to march forward right here, trying to get some slips off the center line. I like the stiff jab, keeping him at bay right there. 1-2 to the body. But it's so close in these exchanges, Rob, as you know, it only takes 1 or 2 right here. Oh, there it is!
And there it is. Big shots to the body. And this TS, you could tell he trains with Nas because he is just fighting such a similar game plan, like the way he pressures and tries to bait out slips and just annihilates his opponent. I mean, he looks very similar.
There we go, shot to the body there as well. 2 over the top, trying to stiff him off. That 2 lead uppercut will be there. We've seen that work tonight. Such a solid combination. See if Spartan goes to it. Right, always a big left hand over the top though. Smudger, like you said, with the pressure, Rob, having a great time so far.
Most definitely. A couple shots landed there. Oh, he is putting so much pressure on Spartan right now. Spartan trying to figure out a way how to keep off this Smudger. He's doing a good job. Maybe some body, but he's got to be careful for the block counters as well.
Yep, he's landing a few things deep there to the body. Smudger's keeping it in his boxing range, though, which is causing some problems there. They both have the same reach, obviously, but Spartan's trying to throw these kicks. He's getting stifled, and Smudger's just keeping it in distance for them hands to land.
Bang.
Double jab. Nice left hook, though, over the top. That's what you want to do.
Definitely, Spartan connects with that left hand. Smudger just daring him to swing and miss. He wants to bait out a pull, a slip, a body block counter. Oh, a big mistake by Smudger there. And here comes his opponent, Spartan.
Yeah, Smudger throwing that roundhouse to the body there. Just a little too close. Spartan threw a 2-piece. Smudger returned with the roundhouse, but Spartan wasn't done. Refired there with a 2 lead hook. Caught him on the chin. Gets a rock. It's 1 rock apiece in this round so far. And Smudger has been moving forward, Rob. But when you move forward into strikes, you do take more damage, as do your legs. It's starting to show on the head health a little bit of Smudger, as it is on Spartan. But that knee to the body right there did some damage.
Oh, a couple of good shots as well. And he's starting to pick him apart, landing a lot of damage to the body, sapping his stamina as well. But Spartan able to time the head movement. Smudger unable to make the reads quite yet.
There's
There's one.
Big left hook. Oh, he didn't fire that. That would have landed. The slip 2 almost landed, but this pressure, the body damage, the action Spartan's been forced to fire back. It's been draining that gas tank. And this is only the first round. He's almost less than halfway. If this carries on, this will not be good for Smudger.
Definitely not. Definitely not for Spartan. Bailey couldn't agree more. That body damage right there again, that right hook, it's just devastating Spartan right now, and he is in the pressure cooker. This is insane amount of pressure here from Smudger. I mean, what a round that was. Man, I was on the edge of my seat.
Ooh. Big left hand lead uppercut right there as well. Yeah, that was the rock right at the start. We saw that. The lead uppercut was become a real weapon at this level. Lots of good head movement from both guys as well. Got punished by throwing that roundhouse too close. Let's see if Smudger makes that mistake again. He was doing such a good job pressuring with the boxing. Spartan did a good job timing it, and that 2 lands as well. Lead uppercut 2. Good weapon for him as well.
For sure, Spartan's been able to really connect with that left hand when Smudger thinks it's going to be a pull. Connects right on the end of it. Oh, big left hand as well. Spartan kind of feeling himself in the beginning of the second round, Bailey, but here comes Smudger again with the assault.
Throwing it back. Check hook there for Spartan. Doesn't land. But Smudger walking him down still. Wants to be up the body. Nice work there. That's just great eyes by Spartan. Reading the timings on the entries of Smudger and throwing the counters out there at the right time. Oh, cool. Oh, nice work. Doesn't get the trip. Dealing well with the pressure, though, early in the second.
Oh, yeah, he is. He's getting the better of Smudger in this round right now. Smudger still just standing right in the phone booth.
Uh-oh.
Nice body kick as well. Here comes the exchange.
Yeah, that body health. Very low for Spartan. I mean, he's taking damage to the head, obviously, as well. Oh, there's a full counter left hand. Rear uppercut to the body. Jab lead hook. 2 lands on the block as well. Gets sent back. Jab into another roundhouse. And Spartan trying to fire back on the inside, but Smudger has him hurt all over the place now, looking for that kill. Still trying to walk him down. Left hand coming back over the top on the counter, though, for Spartan. Lead hook. But there's another knee to the body. Jab trying to set up that roundhouse again, no doubt. 2 over the top. Smudger trying to find the finish. Oof.
Smudger trying to just bulldoze right now. Spartan doing such a good job trying to stop this train, this assassin, this bulldozer that is Smudger, but Smudger still just walking forward. Oh, slips and rips.
Yeah, now you can tell Smudger just in that flow mode, letting it go. He's got his opponent hurt. They're down on the stamina. It's not playing with your food, but it's easy to just chain the offense together, to read everything as it comes in. And he's just looking for that big left hand again, no doubt. That hook off the break. Nice kick there by Spartan. Head kick gets blocked, though. But Smudger right back on this pressure. Wheel kick lands, but it's just too close. And there's no head movement on the retreat, Rob, and that block is not going to last much longer.
He's completely gassed out right now. He is not looking too good. Big left.
Oh, there it is.
Down. He Smudger on top. Bailey and big shots. Can he stop it? Yes. He slips somehow.
I don't know how he survived that, to be honest, man. He face planted on the canvas.
My goodness.
We talked about him not having much stamina by the end of the second round, and here you go. You're seeing it now. That is
My
a
goodness.
no, he tried to sit up for the sprawl. It gets denied. Smudger postures up, and he's going to rain ground and pound. Oh, just right hook to the head there. No frame or anything coming out from Spartan. A reposture. That was a fake. Now he gets it. Oh, catches it this time, though.
What a catch. You know, Spartan's toughness, his awareness, his focus, and his mental fortitude has kept him in this fight. But Bailey, and I don't think he has anything left in this third round. I think Smudge is going to come forward and just end the show here with a vicious knockout.
Yeah, I mean, Smudger's trying to throw those. I'm sorry, Spartan's trying to throw those wheel kicks while going backwards and things like that. But he's got to find that uppercut, that hook counter. I mean, there's not much else he can do. You know, he's just getting battered now. There's very little in the way of defense or block. You got to just try and find that timing on that counter. It's all that he can do, and Smudger will get right back on this pressure.
Yeah, here we go.
Oh!
Oh! Oh!
Oh, God!
Disgusting detonations!
He's going to do something. Oh, it's a tough
Vicious
break.
pressure.
On.
Oh!
There's another 2. Oh, another one. There's no block left at all. And now the full mount position for Smudger. This is going to be a finish. Another win on the record. 2-1 is TS's Smudger. The T-Spillers starting off strong here tonight, getting a win on the books. He'll be happy with that one. Tough performance in his last fight, but there we go. 2 wins in the ESFL and a good performance as well, Rob.
Oh, straight up gangster performance by Smudger. I mean, he came out and put so much pressure onto Spartan with his presence just right in his face, just at the edge of my seat the whole fight. What emphatic win. What a devastating knockout. And Spartan came in well trained. You've seen him. He was doing everything he could to keep this beast Smudger. And you can tell the training with the current champion Nas. You can see flashes of Nas and Smudger. I mean, these guys are pressure fighters, very entertaining to watch. The TS camp is soaring like a bald eagle, and I cannot wait until they fight again. I cannot wait for the championship fight. Balian, what did you think about that fight? I mean, what a performance.
It was a great fight, yeah, back and forth. Obviously, 2 Conor McGregor players, you know, it doesn't take much at all to swing the fight one way or the other. You're basically both going in there like gun-ho, hoping you don't get destroyed. But he did a good job. Smudger mixed it up to the head and the body and put things together nicely at the end as well. Good solid combinations as well. Didn't try and do anything too fancy. Kept the hands on point. Very accurate with the finishing sequences as well. So I don't think you can be any more pleased with the performance like that. Non-stop pressure from the start as well. Really moving forward, which can be tough to deal with. So if you can get that game down, it's yeah, it can be really tough to deal with. All right, guys, we are going to go to fight number 6 this evening. We have a debuter in Ned. Just Ned, nothing else. Just Ned. He's fighting Bang or Bang Bang. And yeah, Bang Bang, a real vet here. Rob taking on Ned. 0-0, gets a spot this far up the card. Definitely feels like he deserves it. And it's going to be at featherweight. And if you have a look here, Bang Bang, 5 wins over Ned already.
5 wins, and that's a confidence boost. Even if it's in the Esports Fight League, those do matter in the mental realm. But can this newcomer, Ned, in his ESFL debut, he comes in all his interviews, he's really confident, he's ready, elite boxing, pressures his opponents, Balian, but Bang Bang, a veteran, 9 fights so far, and he is also going to be at the ESFL live show, so he's been training hard, and he is ready to go. Let's see what happens in these picks right now. Arnold Allen versus Conor McGregor. Interesting.
Bang Bang might be a favorite to win in Vegas as well. Take home his share of that. What is it, $4,000? Is it 5,000 up, and the title belt as well on the line? Bang Bang might be a rich man soon, but yeah, gonna show up in Vegas. Weeks out we are from ESFL Live in Las Vegas, June 5th. Mark it down, 12 hours, all kinds of good stuff, and we're locking the Arnold Allen pick. Good pick. Arnold is not too bad in this situation. We got the footwork to deal with Conor, got the power to meet him in the trades. Also, a southpaw takes away the open-sided weapons of McGregor, and you can leg kick as well because you're in the same stance there. So I would love to see some leg kicks coming out, some body kicks as well, drain that stamina. But it's a tough test for Ned right here, Rob. Bang Bang, a vet, a very, very good Muay Thai striker, and let's see what Ned can do.
Yeah, we'll see. He's going against a juggernaut right now, a guy that's going to put a lot of pressure on you, a guy with a lot of experience and a lot of knockouts under his belt, and we'll see a lot about Ned in these early exchanges.
Looks like Ned right now trying to fight on the outside. Use that jab, stay long, and then fire up that head kick. Got the power left hand through when he can. Bang Bang. Just trying to step into range first before letting in the strikes go right now. And they're trying to pressure back forward there. Steady like pressure in his fights, trading in the pocket right there, taking some big damage. Traded with Conor Allen, that was a great idea, but his own rear left uppercut in there. We know Arnold has some power of his own and hand speed.
He does. He's got to watch out for that rear hand. He's eating a couple of uppercuts, a couple of left hooks from Bang Bang. Bang Bang walking him down right now. Tokyo trying to get out of there. Swinging nicely to the body, trying to get some space.
Yep.
Oh!
Really not having too much success. Stopping this forward pressure, and Bang Bang just put about 10 shots together. Every one of them landed on the block or on the chin, and a pull counter as well already. Finding some success, but he is burning the gas tank a little doing it. Oof.
My goodness, he's all over him right now, Balian, just hitting him with everything. The kitchen sink, the overhands, just putting him in the pressure cooker. Another left hand lands. I don't know if this fight's going to last much longer.
Yeah, Ned needs to do something to get out of this pressure cooker. Like you said, keep targeting the body. There's the teeps right there and the roundhouse, exactly what I was about to call for. anything he can. Not a single leg kick from him either. That can really help mitigate offense, forward moving offense if you can, but it's a tough call when you're in there with Bang Bang, who's landing everything perfectly. There was a beautiful 2 there right on the end of a lead hook. Just set up so nicely. Bang Bang throws everything at range at the exact distance it needs to be. And this is a real tough time for Ned in the first round.
Extremely
Nice
tough.
takedown,
Finally able to get some breath, but oh my goodness, throws an ill-advised straight, beautiful flick, or excuse me, side sweep. Oh man, this is not good right now for Ned.
Nice pivot away from that too, but has to be careful when the big left hook comes through. Ned's walking back and firing, but it's just a lot of pressure right now. Tried to slip E2 to the body. Fake there. Got to circle back rather than stand and plant. Head kick just too close at range. Ned still getting the head moving off the center line. Trying to load up on the uppercut, bait something out, but Bang Bang too content. Be patient right now. Doesn't have to commit to go first. Can just find the counter shots when they're there. And the block is diminishing more and more as this fight goes on. Ned is landing a few shots.
He is, but unfortunately, it's just so much damage, so much power from McGregor. He's able just to stand there and land these shots and trade, and he has more stamina because of those body straights that Bang Bang is landing. He's also targeting the body. He's using his footwork to make Ned miss, and Ned is just so uncomfortable in there right now, but fighting valiantly. Here we go, round number 2. I think it ends here. Bang Bang with the KO.
Ooh, nice lead kick to the body. Anything he can do to hit the body, hit the legs. Kick move, circle away. Just the jab of Bang Bang is landing non-stop. Every time he throws, he's touching him. Oh, big shot to the body as well. Oh, there's a nice 2 down the middle though. Well timed for Ned. Tried to rip a 4-piece as well, come over the top with the overhand to end. Didn't land, nor did the spinning back fist. But he got something going. Oh man, Bang Bang just letting it all hang out now though, Rob. Look at that, and that's going to be it.
He teed off on him. Eliminated, deleted. Bang Bang. Bang.
A lot of damage, just a lot of damage like you said, Rob. It just added up and added up. It was just too much. Connor is very, very dangerous on this game. And trying to strike with him, it's not easy to do, especially when you're playing Bang Bang.
Definitely, and you saw Ned trying his best, trying to throw in that sequence right before he got knocked out. He had like a beautiful uppercut lead hook or something with that overhand after he rocked him. He fought so well, but unfortunately Bang Bang with Conor McGregor, like you said, too powerful, too slick, on point, and he just was on fire that whole fight.
Yeah, and it's a really tough matchup as well if you are going to commit to being the guy that's going to fight moving backwards. You know, you're not going to try and pressure forward. You're going to accept that I am being pressured. It's really tough to fight like that because even in those moments where you create space, you've got to come forward. You know, you teep them, you have to come forward and try and get a reset, because if you just keep going backwards against Conor, it's just going to be so much harder for you. And unfortunately, Ned couldn't find many opportunities at all to move forward, which meant he was constantly under attack, constantly the one reacting first. So it was easy for Bang Bang to bait him out and then just punish him as well.
It's hard when McGregor is standing in your face, a confident McGregor player, and I don't know too much about Arnold Allen's power in his hands, but it's very, very tough to do. And yeah, you got to take that space back. What a fight.
Yeah, especially because you have a reach disadvantage as well. So, yeah, there's a lot you're going to have to try and do. But there we go. Ned making the debut there. Unfortunately, not able to pick up a win. But, you know, it was a tough test, wasn't it? A tough contest.
All right. Tough test.
It is. It's a tough test in your debut. You ask, I mean, you know, you ask for someone difficult, and that's what you get, you know. You have to gauge the level here.
Right.
Oh, it's the best in the world. That's how it rolls. So, all right, we're going to move on. Fight number 7 here tonight. We have another person making a debut, Rob. Somebody else. Harry, 0-0 right now. Another well-hyped, debuting, undefeated, technically, prospect coming in, and also a TikToker, and also in TS, the T-Spillers with the champ, Niles. So we're going to see what Harry's bringing to the table tonight, Rob.
Yeah, I'm getting pretty excited to see these T-Spillers, you said, you know, compete. they're so dynamic, they're so aggressive. We saw what Smudger did earlier. We see what Nas does, and now we're gonna, you know, get some insight on what Harry is all about, making that ESFL debut. He was doing well during the Russell Rumble, but had to pull out the last second. He always goes for the KO. Very high-paced pressure fighter as well, but he's fighting a top 10 ranked, number 7 to be exact, ladies and gentlemen. Kamapulia War, 6-4. 3 out of his last 4 fights against Turkey, Perseus, and Smudger he was victorious against. So he's already taken out the teammate of Harry, and he also brings crazy pressure, world-class timing, and he is a submission specialist, Balian. This should be an interesting matchup here tonight.
Yeah, I mean, Kamapulia is someone who's always up there in the top 10 of the OWC Online World Championships. And you know what, Harry, he's been up there as well. He's been inside the top 10 in the world in the Online World Championships. And this is a tough test. In your debut here, you're basically fighting, you know, a cowboy Cerrone of the ESFL in Kamapulia, someone who's just here every week and has just fought a bunch. It'll be interesting to see if the nerves get to Harry. You know, we won't be able to tell, but, you know, it'll be interesting to see. The hands get sweaty. There's a lot of people, a lot of eyes making a debut right here. It's a different experience fighting in the ESFL, let me tell you.
It is.
See if Harry is affected at all. Maybe he'll be fine. Maybe he is a TikToker. Maybe he's already used to, I don't know, lots of fame and pressure. I don't know how TikTok works, though. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean. And this is a whole different ball game, Balian.
It is indeed. So, Conor McGregor versus GSP here with the picks. Kamapulia going GSP. Harry taking Conor. And we'll see how long it is before Kamapulia tries to set up the takedown. 1-2 there. Nice counter by Harry, just moving forward steadily with the lead hook, keeping the guard nice and high there. Be careful not to overexert himself. Full counter timed off there, and the left hand goes through. Nice slip though. And Kamapulia's barely thrown any offense. It was a nice timing on the level change, but good defense there by Harry.
Only some good defense by Harry. Harry looking on point, but the stamina already sort of dwindling a little bit. He's got to be careful. Kama being very patient defensively, using that head movement so nicely to slip these straight punches.
Ooh, almost trading there. Right hand firing through. And yeah, he tried one shot. There's a nice right hand. He got some great kicks as well on GSP, don't forget, but that head movement right there definitely going to slow down the pressure of Harry and chopping to the body when he needs to. And there we go, created space, and he moves forward into it as well. He's not giving up the space as soon as he recreates it, which is going to be good for Kamapulia because he have to get Harry going backwards at a certain point. But we'll see when he tries to chime another level change underneath. Would like to see him set up with some head movement, maybe a few strikes first, Rob.
Would definitely be nice. It seems like Balian, he's just kind of waiting in this first round, really trying to get a read on his opponent. And what a takedown right into side control. Huge takedown for Kamapulia. Already kind of has gassed out Harry a little bit early with the slips and the pulls.
Yeah, nice job right there. Kamapulia getting that takedown he wanted so much. And this is going to be very, very tough now for Harry because GSP on top of you, I mean, it's almost just not even fair. You know, it's very, he's got some great top game. And if you do get up, you might get taken down again. So Harry giving up that takedown, 2.5 minutes. He got taken down. He's been crucifixed. And that was always a good test. This is the ESFL, you know, trial by fire right here. You get crucifixed in your debut. Can you get out of it? Or do you get in this position? There's a deny right there. Here come the elbows. And Harry gets a bump back to side control. Only half stamina, but does deny the Kimura attempt there. Knows Kamapulia is going to hunt for the submissions. Back to half guard. Good work by Harry there. But straight back inside.
I mean, that was a sick deny right there. You know, he was in the midst of getting pounded, getting denied with those beautiful flicks, and then he has the wherewithal to deny that armbar, but still on top. And these body punches, Balian, they're not good. The stamina, the body health. So far, so good, though, for Kama. Looking excellent.
That position up is Kamapulia there. Not too fussed about holding. Did get some top control. Didn't take too much damage. Drained the stamina. This is a pretty good first round if you're looking at the stats for Kamapulia. Trying to trade a little bit at the end here, though. Got tickled by the left hand of Harry, who's just constantly marching 3-4. Oh, my God! I call that a pull party.
That was so sick. Man.
5 or 6
what a fight. What do we say, Balian? Bring your bikinis because we got a pool party.
We do, but we've got a fight right here. I mean, Harry trying to pressure, got some good hands off, but ultimately Kamapulia got the game plan, got the takedown halfway through the round, and is doing a good job slipping. Walking back, hands up, trying to set up those takedown attempts, not trying to win the fight solely by inflicting damage on the feet. Throw those hands when he needs to. There's another 2-3 that landed there. It's a good lead hook that Kamapulia's got.
Two in a row, doubles down on it, and Kama just doing an excellent job at not trading with. Oh! Down goes Harry, and this might be it.
Almost
able to survive barely by the skin of his teeth.
And I think if Harry watches that back, he'll kick himself for that one, because he got clipped, kept moving forward, got clipped again, kept moving forward, and then got clipped again and got knocked down. He didn't for a second reset at any point in that combination, move forward at exactly the same speed. You know, good reads by Kamapulia, but Harry there, I think, maybe getting a little too caught up in the fight.
I think so. And Kama just fighting so well right now. You know, his head movement, his ability to not, the rest going to say I'm the fight, but his ability to not getting these trading exchanges with Conor McGregor, you know, Bailey, and he's using that head movement, and then he's finding his rhythm, like 2-punch combinations and sneaking them in. Harry getting bamboozled out there.
Yeah, and Harry really needs to mix up his timings on the offense. He kept throwing at the same timing, and Kamapulia kept finding the shot. And there was another right hand there by Kama.
Did you see that reaction by Harry to throw that elbow?
Oh, right hand down the middle. Unfortunate for Harry. This might be the end right here. Kamapulia with the ground down. And there we go. TKO in the second round, Rob. And unfortunately for Harry, much like Ned.
Smudger.
I forgot. No, Ned.
Okay.
Unsuccessfully making a debut tonight. But these guys are fighting freaking legends of the ESFL. I mean, it was a good first showing in some ways for Harry. You know, got some nice timing on the striking, but ultimately, it's a different level in the ESFL, isn't it, Rob? I mean, you cannot prepare for it until you are here. And Kamapulia there, a 10-fight veteran this season, picks up another win, 7-4. And unfortunately for Harry, the debut not going the way he wanted to, I'm sure.
Yeah, when you get into the Esports Fight League, it's a whole different ballgame. But then when you get to the top 10, number 7, Kamapulia.
Number 7 in the world. Come on.
Number 7 in the world in the PS division, a very hard division to rank that high in. And now with TS Smudger in his belt, and now Harry, he consumed. Now that leaves a crazy fight. If he could get to the top to Nas one day, that was a big win. But yes, Harry got fed, you know, to the wolves in that fight, and he looked pretty good. But wow, Kama really disengaging, really using that head movement and picking his shots beautifully, protecting himself, and really creating that snowball effect with the stamina early in the fight. Those takedowns, Bailey, were amazing, his ability to get the flicks. But then you saw Harry in all this chaos getting these clutch flicks that it saved him a few times. So you see the potential there. He just needs another fight, you know, to truly unlock it. I mean, what an experience he got tonight, though.
Yeah, it's just he didn't get stuck in the crucifix position. You know, that could have been worse. He could have just got pounded out in side control. That would have been much worse. So he got out of that position. That's the real test. So, but yeah, I think it was just a case of not resetting on the feet, just keeping trying to move forward, even though you're getting tagged. You know, you gotta just step back and reset. And he knows. So, what can you do? All right, we're gonna move on now, guys. We've only got 3 fights left for you tonight before we hit our main event. TS Naz will be defending his PlayStation title, 5-0 this season, undefeated, Rob. He might hang on to it. He's looked pretty goddamn good. Took out Ed Parker to win the title, which was a fantastic performance as well. So taking on DanielTheFreeman in the main event. We've got 2 more fights before that. So let's go to the middleweight division. We've got killers in action and their head honcho, McGrath, representing their camp tonight, ready to be the king, lead the charge for the team, taking king on Kratos MMA.
Here we go. Yeah, this is a sweet fight, and Kratos, his last 3 wins are by decision. Ed Parker, Ungodly War, Spill Actions, all extremely dynamic strikers. He did have a DQ loss against Word Life, but I mean, Kratos MMA, one of the best players in the world, even though he is ranked 15th out of that war camp. We just saw Kamapulia. But speaking of Kamapulia, the opponent ranked 11, KIA McGrath, his last big win was against Kamapulia, 5-4. Counter striker, and both these guys very hungry for that win, wanting to get to the upper echelon, that top 10 division. So a lot on the line here, and we are in the middleweight division. Balian, are we getting a mirror match?
Probably. You know, like if you're a striker, then you take Robert Whittaker at middleweight. You don't have many other choices. And in the competitive scene, yes, you can play Vettori. I think Vettori is definitely competitive, but you have to mix up your takedowns a little bit as well. You got to lean on that chin, that recovery stat, you know, make it a grind, a war of attrition. We've seen Izzy work on some levels. I believe some people can play Jared. Jared can be a bit of a pickup here, but you've got so many holes in your game. You have to be very, very careful. So, I mean, really, the middleweight meta has one pick, and it's Robert Whittaker.
Yeah, I couldn't agree. Sometimes you'll see Robbie Lawler a little bit. I'd like to see an Anderson Silva legendary player, but I don't think my dream is going to come true. But right now, we got Robert Whittaker. We got the mirror match. We got a lot of power in both of these guys' hands, and both 5-4, both evenly matched. This is going to be a sick fight. Here we go.
Yep, respect given on both sides between these two, both 5-4. Yep, like you said, this season, veterans of the game. McGrath representing his team. Killers in action tonight, taking on Kratos in the blue gloves. Nice job, ready establishing range with a lead body kick. McGrath being the one moving forward early, misses on the rear uppercut to the body. Can't afford to whiff too many of them. Nice catch early.
Hey.
Oh, jumping knee gets blocked though.
Good shot so far. Kratos coming forward a little bit, kind of prodding out these punches, trying to figure out the rhythm of their opponent. Nice right hand as well for Kratos.
Trying to wait to throw that right hand down the middle, take the head off the center line, but nothing coming back. Lovely lead uppercut lands in the middle of that for Kratos, and a right hand and another lead uppercut. McGrath kept the feet there for too long, and now not even backing up, trying to throw back. Gets slipped. A little dangerous there as well.
Definitely. Kratos able to keep the center of that octagon, throwing some power hooks. Nice little slip as well, putting on that pressure on McGrath. McGrath trying to keep him off with that double jab straight.
Oh, he's just getting tagged here just a little too much. As McGrath just can't seem to get away from these shots. There's a lead hook that'll slow down the pressure from Kratos, but Kratos starting to snowball a little here. Landing and landing and landing. There's another right hand that just seems to just break through. There's plenty of block left on McGrath, but these shots are still finding his chin.
Oh yeah, good placement on that rear hand for Kratos MMA, continually just assaulting that right or that left cheekbone on McGrath. And McGrath kind of coming forward here, but just utilizing his body, not really punching or getting. Oh my goodness, Bailey! But he just gets clipped.
He does, and he's not moving his feet right here. It's like he's waiting to throw back on the counter. But Kratos is just going to keep walking forward and keep putting on the damage. And he's getting tagged more often than I think he would like.
Oh my goodness.
Another lead uppercut. Upkick keeps him in it, but that is 3 big shots that have crept through now. Early on for Kratos, McGrath has to find another way to navigate this fight. With a takedown, love it.
Yes, on top, McGrath in the side control position. He needed that. He needed to slow down his opponent. Good denying that up. Uh-oh. Good elbows, sharp elbows. Good stuff so far from McGrath.
Yeah, inside. Nice job. Back to half guard there. Quick bump, fakes it there. Goes, pushes through to full guard. Nice work there by Kratos. Good standard stuff. Hip on the fake 2 there. Pummel fake on the left there. Another one. That's a deny though. Hard deny for Kratos. Takes easy half guard pass. Goes straight to posture up. Here comes a couple of shots. Any frames coming out. That's some good ground and pound there from the top position. Targeted. And this is kind of a nice adjustment to see from McGrath. He definitely got the wrestling stats on Whittaker, and he's definitely not having a good time with the feet.
Yes, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, he looks so much more comfortable right now. The fight's slowing down. He's having time to work, having some success, getting some nice denies, and yeah, he's winning, getting that control time and landing some punches. Another deny right there as well. McGrath turning it around a little bit in this first round.
Snap down city there as well. Yeah, McGrath showing he's got other ways to win this fight, and you know what, Rob? It is mixed martial arts, and I love to see the takedown get utilized in that exact way. You're not doing so good on the feet. You haven't found your time. It breaks some rhythm. Throw the takedown in there. At least that's going to give him something to worry about. And I like the way McGrath did that. But that's 1 round. He's lost now. 1 round up. Kratos MMA. They've got 2 more to play for.
And now Kratos. Oh, here comes McGrath, Bailey, and starting to unload some shots. Big ones. To be exact, McGrath now taking center stage, but there's a nice straight from Kratos. Oh, big shots again from McGrath.
Really powering through. Lead hooks coming. There's a lovely butterfly kick over the top. Oh, lead uppercut. We've seen it. It's the shot of ESFL 148. The lead uppercut.
Confidence.
Money for anyone tonight. Yeah, confidence is the word as McGrath surges forward right here. Kratos retakes the center, then giving up too much space. Double jabs his way in, pulls that lead uppercut though, doesn't want it. 2-3's out of range, burns the stamina of the two. The body keeps it down long enough for McGrath to step in, but whiffs on the front kick. And Kratos is going to be able to retake the center. Now back to back and forth.
I love how this game has so many momentum shifts that we can all feel as the game is being played. And right now you can tell a lot of misses right now. Ever since that takedown, McGrath has been on fire in the driver's seat, on just completely annihilating Kratos. Kratos finally maybe finding his rhythm, but he's just so inaccurate. He looks a little rattled.
He does indeed. The double jab though, still moving forward. Kratos had so much success in that first round. Got to find the rhythm, but McGrath has been hit a few times and turning it on. There's a beautiful stick with the lead hook to the body. Now a teep on the outside. And if I'm McGrath, this is where I shoot that takedown as well.
Yes, that's what I was thinking. And you think that Kratos is worrying about that takedown, Bailey, and that's why he might be opening up to all this pressure from McGrath. Bang! Sneaks in an uppercut, though!
That was amazing. They both just like threw on the inside there. Blinding speed with the combinations. Kratos with the right hand over the top of the jab. McGrath down on the block. Again, not moving his feet out. Wants to stay in the pocket, find a counter shot. Gets dropped again for the second time.
What
and
a
again,
fight.
momentum swings back the other way. War, MMA, Kratos trying to walk forward. Ducks. Your uppercut comes up the middle though, but no return shot from Kratos. And McGrath has to be careful again. 2-3 lands where uppercut doesn't, but the right hand gets, but the right lands on the chin. McGrath gets the finish on the feet, Rob. Wow.
I was just about to say, it seems like McGrath might be overdoing it a little bit, being too risky, trying too hard to get the finish, but then he does that, detonates on the face of his opponent, and McGrath, I mean, what a win, what a performance, what a fight.
Man, these two just went back and forth. That fight could have gone to anybody. They both just pushed it to the limits of where you're going to lose this fight. You're on the skin of your teeth. But there we go. McGrath keeps it calm, keeps it composed, finds the uppercut, landed a bunch of shots before that. And wow, man, that was crazy because Kratos was looking to take that round back from him.
Yeah, you could feel like a little bit of that momentum shifting back into Kratos' favor after just McGrath. Since that takedown, there's your winner right there, McGrath. But after that first round takedown, you saw the confidence. He came after his opponent, and Kratos just took too much damage up to that point. And wow, McGrath really went for the kill and locked it down like a hitman.
Yeah, great finish there from McGrath. Again, two veterans, they're both inside the top 15. McGrath moves to 5-5 now, but we only have 2 shows left at the end of the season. You know, hopefully that just sets him up for a big opponent at ESFL 150 coming up in 2 weeks' time here. But great performance. We are going to move to 2 guys who are in line for a title shot now, though, Rob. 2 guys who are undefeated, number 6 and number 4 in the online, well, not the online, in the ESFL official PlayStation rankings. I'm talking about TPT Azora's Flame, who's been tipped by Zayaf here to be the next big thing, as they say. And Spooky Raw, both undefeated, 3-0 versus 2-0 at middleweight. Probably another mirror match, not gonna lie. But let's take a look at it anyway, Rob.
Let's take a look at it. Yeah, I just want to say, you know, Spooky Raw, aka, if you guys remember, Spooky Ghost, is someone that has put so much time into this game. When a lot of people fell off, he stayed on his, you know, training, his discipline. He has such an elite side control. His takedown game is awesome. His top control is sick, but now his striking has come leaps and bounds. He loves to strike. He is the complete package. He is incredible. But Azora's Flames, future contender by the prodigy, the young prodigy, the longest reigning champion, Zayaf, has given this man his blessing, and he thinks he's gonna baptize Spooky Raw. This is a huge moment for both of these guys. Title implications. Ben, are you ready for this?
Yes. It will
Let's
be
go.
bad, man. You are right. Title implications on the line for these two. This fight was booked before, it's been cancelled, but now we have it. You know, sometimes they say you shouldn't put 2 undefeated prospects head to head. You know, you kill 2 contenders. I say this is exactly what these two need. They've shown up at the ESFL. They've had a good run so far. Spooky 3-0, man. That is, we've seen people make their debuts tonight, Rob. We saw people who are hyped by members of the community make their debuts. They both, unfortunately, weren't unsuccessful. But Spooky's gone 3-0 this season. Azora has been tipped for good things. Azora's locked in and slowly Spooky.
Here we go.
Whitaker mirror match right here. What is chat thinking here? Should we have a look at the betting line? It's very close. 20k on Spooky right now. 26 on Azora's Flame. 999.
This is a big fight right here, ladies and gentlemen. Don't blink. And you got to watch out. If Spooky gets the takedown, it could be all she wrote. He is elite, maybe beyond elite once he has the fight, especially in the side control position in that half guard realm. He is a monster.
A little bit low quality here for this one, but I might pick it up. Tension in the air between these two men. Azora in the white, Spooky in the green right here. Trying to keep the range far on the outside. Little leg kick, take that step up straight right upwards on that low leg kick there. Azora punishes twice now. And that rear leg footwork stat and switch stance stat on Whitaker fairly high, but it will have a bearing if you do force that southpaw switch. It will change the course of this fight. Sometimes it makes things a little easier to set stuff up here as well. But both guys committing to a nice slow-paced technical battle so far. Trading those leg kicks on the outside. Azora's doing a good job. 1-2 out of range, looking to maybe throw kick on the end of it. Level change underneath. Nice return leg kick right there on the outside. And another one from Spooky.
Both gentlemen playing soccer out there, really trying to find that right kick. I'm not sure who's getting the better of these exchanges. It seems so interesting. A lot of space and obvious feel-out process early here between these two men.
Right hand landed on the block. Left leg of Spooky has certainly taken some damage. There's a little more for your trouble. Front kick up the middle from Azora. Nice block though. Hands are up from Spooky. Another outside leg kick chop. Both guys have got similar styles. You can kind of see it now. And then they're mirroring each other again. The fake inside leg kick to the two lands for Spooky. Good way. Just bait your opponent out. Stay a step ahead of the striking exchanges here. And he's landing it, chopping again, both of them. Spooky getting the worst of these exchanges though in the leg kick battle.
He is. That left leg is getting mangled. Azora, now that he has it hurt, he could switch up, go high, go for a front kick, but right now still just attacking that leg, and again, so much damage. Spooky's got to be careful.
He does, both trying to block low right now. Let's see who commits to stepping on the inside, try to get some boxing going. Nice two slip.
Another one.
As well, but Spooky landed a kick as well. From the break, inside leg kick did a bit more damage there though. Azora trying to be patient. But Spooky also playing the exact same game plan. 1-4, just too far out of range. Like anything up in lead into a chopping left rear leg kick there. Sorry,
beautiful pull.
It landed beautifully right there. Spooky forced the start switch, but gets checked on the inside leg kick. That is not good.
Not good. Spooky cannot throw that left leg because he could break it if Azora checks it, and Azora with a beautiful rock on that left leg. And this is so far Azora's round, but Spooky, you saw him earlier, Bailey, he kind of shot for that takedown as he lands that hook. He wants to fight to the mat, but he has to figure out the riddle. How can he get it there?
It's a tight inside hook there as well, following the jab. Stiff arm retreat by Azora. Rear uppercut out of range. Lead hook, and again chops the inside leg, causing a real problem for Spooky. He wanted to engage in this distance battle. He has not got the best of it in that first round.
No, he has not. Both guys were really landing some good leg kicks, but Azora staying a little bit more disciplined, a little bit better with his timing, and now one round in the bag for Azora's Flame. Spooky's so dangerous, though, even in the southpaw position. And sometimes when you are successful with the kick and they switch, Bailey, and you kind of will try to damage the other leg, and it may throw you off a little bit.
Well, yeah, it just becomes a vulnerable target. Nice job with the early level change. I love it from Spooky. Exactly what you should do. Change the dynamic of the fight. Take top position in a mirror match as well. Always good. We talk about that a lot. He's not going to get that. That's going to get the free arm triangle. Doubt he's going to get much on it, Rob, but he might get a pass to side control if he's lucky, which will also drain a little stamina. Step like Kimura on the far side, but it looks like it's going to be a fairly easy escape for here. But this is control time. This is points on the board, and this is a round as well. Your winning gets a straight posture up from it as well. A couple of shots to the body. Nice blocks from Azora, though. Oof.
And we're going to see a lot about Azora's game right now because Spooky is Spooky for a reason, and that's because his ground game is magical. He is just so good down here, and you're seeing the control. He's building that grapple advantage. The bar is fully blinking right there. Azora's stuck here.
Yeah, he's going to try and hopefully get a half guard escape, but yeah, Spooky on top.
Oh!
Very, very good at denying those half guard transitions. To get us that one, though, no problem there for Azora. Got to work from back to full guard, though. He keeps faking it, but not committed to it. He's double faking as well, which is going to reset the timing. Really needs to go and fake. There's a double shot, triple shot there to build some GA, but can't wait too long. He hits the sprawl.
Beautiful.
Get up there. Lovely job. Digs it. Takes top position. Very cheeky.
That is a huge moment in this fight for Azora. His ability to get that that sweep, now on top, but he's got to get out. See, there you go. That's Spooky right there. Beautiful momentum sweep, Balian.
Yeah, wasted no time. Retakes top position again. We've now spent about 3 minutes on the ground. All of that control time going Spooky's way. Gets a nice pass to side control there with a stamina advantage. Doesn't take any immediate action from it, but there's a sprawl deny right here. Let's see if he takes mount even. Just going to knee the body instead. That will do some damage and try to take the crucifix position. Nice deny, though, by Azora, who gets himself back to half guard once again, where he's spent the majority of this round, unfortunately. And Spooky making this one look easy. If he can do this in the third, Rob, this is his fight.
It definitely is. A lot of control time, and again, he's finding himself in the full mount position. Oh, my goodness. Azora's Flame somehow, someway gets him off.
Yeah, had to L1 get up, though, and do the power get. Oh, outside leg kick lands, though. Oh! Wasting no time right there. Spooky back on the star.
Bang, bang!
You know what? That might steal the round. I don't know how the judges score it, Rob, but all that control time might mean absolutely nothing after that leg kick drop. Big damage.
You might be right. Azora's Flame getting that gift, seeing that Spooky was in that orthodox stance and just ignited that leg. A little bit of a mistake by Spooky, and now Azora coming forward again, working on that right leg now, Balian. Here we go.
Azora's got great pressure because he's not always going forward, but he is pressuring you. He'll pressure, then just stand out of range and you won't be able to hit him, and then he'll re-enter. So it's just smart pressure. It's not constant. It's just creating space, filling space. Good work from both guys really in that round. That counts as a knockdown, Rob. Look at that.
Gee, but only 3 significant strikes with 1 knockdown. I don't know how the judges are going to read that, but this kind of puts Spooky in a weird position. Oh my goodness, what a combination with that knee.
Yeah, that landed nicely as well. You got to think Spooky's going to come forward. Low blocks from Azora. They're worried about the takedown. Going to rotate, transition to the back. Let's see if he can drag him down. He's got a full bar of stamina. Lovely. Spooky. Exactly where he needed it. And you know he's trying to pull out all the stops right now, trying to get those takedowns.
Yeah, most definitely. Against the cage, Spooky has a couple of options. Not a lot of people know how to deny them, but the elite do. But now here we go on top, you know, just damaging that body. The ref probably going to start the oh no, he goes for the side control takedown.
Does indeed. We're going to roll through to half guard here, but straight posture up once again by Spooky, same as last time. Cheeky throwing that one straight punch down the middle arm triangle fake. Gives him time to hit the full guard though. Nice work and a deny from Azora. And he goes for the get up, knocks the sweep, gets denied. There's a straight pass to side control though with a
stamina.
Amount of stamina. Yeah, Rob, that's not good.
Definitely not good, especially against Spooky. And again, that stamina, he's gonna have to play catch up here, but Spooky's not gonna let him. He's gonna posture up, drop some bombs right down the pipe.
Oh man, yeah, Spooky definitely looking to try and finish this. Knows he might be down by 2 rounds. That's not a bad way to do it at all. If he can soften him up a little, and more elbows here. Still attacking the body though, tries to set up that crucifix. It's not worked for him one time. Azora too aware. Gets denied on the half transition though.
Devastating knees, devastating. Go ahead, Billy.
I was going to say, if you're Spooky though, why would you not throw elbows to the head in that situation? You nearly finished him from the knee on belly posture up. You need to get more damage on that head health. You don't have a lot of time. It's just strange that he's working the body so much. Obviously, he's taking it to him right now. And likewise, I don't know why Azora is not pulling half guard here, Rob.
Oh, these are nasty. Those are disgusting right there. Look at the body health. My goodness.
Yeah, I don't really understand why he didn't just pull half guard. Like, what's going on?
Maybe he doesn't want it. Well, now he's on the feet. And he gets to, you know, get that nice leg crack again. But my goodness, look at the stamina so there, Balian.
But the left leg is so low. He's very close to that TKO stoppage. If he can get a check, I don't know if Azora's going to, if Spooky's going to give it to him, obviously. But Spooky has a minute to win this fight. And he is not coming forward. He is not trying to find the weapon. Maybe he feels like he's done enough. Maybe he feels like he won that second round.
Possibly. got so much stamina in his bank, though, to really let loose here when he sees fit. And Azora can only throw a couple punches before he gasses out. We'll see what Spooky decides to do with this last 30 seconds.
He has to be careful because you're right. Oh no, Azora is the one with very low stamina. I was going to say Azora's done a lot of damage, but yeah, Spooky not able to take it. Like right there, he's backing up. I guess Spooky thinks he won that second round, Rob. I'm over here thinking he needs to find a finish, but Spooky seems content to just ride this round out. Draining the stamina makes all the sense in the world there then, because, you know, that makes it safer once the fight gets back to that feet. So in Spooky's mind, I'm going to understand, yeah, he thought he won that second round. We don't know, though. It's all on the second round.
Wow, and it's all about that leg kick from the beginning for Azora's. You know, he invested early, had fantastic leg kicks in that first round. That's what got him out of round 2, was that one leg kick. And then in round 3 again, I mean, that was his saving grace in this fight. Are the judges going to score in his favor, though? We're about to find out.
Co-main event here, guys. ESFL 148. We have the PlayStation champion Naz defending his belt right after we hear the result here of this one. It was Spooky in the red, so the winner there, Azora's Flame. There we go. Where we talked about it, Rob. We talked about that second round. Spooky clearly thought he had won that second round, not rushing for a finish in the third. And I think he could have maybe found a finish, you know, who knows, maybe he wouldn't, but he was not looking for that finish in the third round, and that may have cost him the fight.
Yeah, it most definitely did cost him that fight. You know, he had a lot of energy, a lot of stamina there. He could have really put on a lot of pressure, but, you know, he was playing it safe. He had a dominant round on top with the ground and pound and the control. But man, those leg kicks by Azora's Flame really bailed him out a lot, you know, just perfect precision. And when Spooky got up from the feet, if only he would have switched stances, but he kind of left himself in that orthodox stance. Maybe didn't notice Bailey, and then he just got detonated on.
It's unfortunate. By Azora. You know, I'm happy that, you know, any kind of Elder Scrolls reference is getting a W tonight. That's fine with me. Congratulations though to Azora, moves to 3-0. Spooky, unfortunately, they're 3-1 now, takes his first loss in ESFL, and you might see Azora fight for a title sometime soon. Now it's a shame because Spooky did show he was very good on top, controlled really well, landed some good ground and pound, dominated that side control position, didn't throw any elbows to the head, wanted to drain the stamina maybe once he was back to the feet. We talked about that. Unfortunately, didn't work out for him. And the nod goes to Azora's Flame. So adjustments to be made, perhaps, moving forward from that one. And that's how the cookie crumbles in the co-main event. Right, we're going to go to the main event now, guys. Don't forget, in 3 weeks' time, 3 Sundays from now, the ESFL team will be in Las Vegas at the HyperX Esports Arena. June 5th, we have an all-day ESFL live tournament coming at you on June 5th. Marshall Mind is going to be there. Prioxis is going to be there. Many members of the ESFL team are going to be there. Many competitors who have fought tonight are going to be there competing for the grand prize, the $4,000, the title belt, the official real life ESFL title belt, and it is a beautiful belt. Okay, you can still register if you want to compete. The hotel bookings are now open. If you want to book through us, they get discounted hotels as well to come stay. If you're in the Vegas/California area, make the journey down. Go on, it's not that far of a drive, is it? Come on, I'm getting on a bloody plane. So is Rob. But we will be there. There we go. First place, $2,500 to the champion, the first ever ESFL Live champion. So yeah, there we go. Preliminary thing for you there as well. We'll be kicking things off 11:30, a Swiss-style tournament qualifier. And then by 6 o'clock in the evening there, we will have 8 winners from that tournament, and they will compete in an 8-man best-of-3 Grand Prix to crown one ESFL Live champion. They will get a title belt. They will get $2,500. So come on down to Vegas, or if you want, you can watch it live. We will be streaming it on the internet, on the Twitch. And you know what? We've got a few more announcements to make as well, guys. We're going to try and get some community days together, okay? We are still working on getting a couple of other sponsors for the event. So, yeah, it's going to be a community event for the UFC franchise, really. So come on down. I've heard some of the esports teams in the Las Vegas area, Rob, they might be making an appearance as well. Some of the local esports teams might want to come down and try their luck and try and win some money at ESFL Live. How do you think that will go?
So when you say esports teams, have these people been playing UFC? Are they just going to come down and try to
they play
participate?
Other esports games,
I see. Yo, that'd be exciting. Yeah, maybe rock their jerseys, come in, as a unit and, you know, be a part of the fun. And it's going to be such a historic event, Bailey. And, you know, it's going to be a lot of fun. If you're not competing, come root on your favorite fighter. Come meet me and Bay or Trioxis or Marshall Mine. There's going to be so many influencers there. It's going to be a great time, and I cannot wait. Very excited for this.
Hell to the yes. All right, without any further ado, let's go to the main event of the evening. Here we are. Naz taking on DanielTheFreeman. Naz undefeated this season, 5-0, coming in, making a storm on TikTok. People challenged him to prove how good he was. Well, he did it. He came to the ESFL, he went undefeated. He's the champion. He's already proven it. He doesn't need to prove anything else to me or to anyone, I don't think, Rob. He's already proven the man's a real deal, okay? What a storming way to come through in this season, the third season of UFC 4. What a way to make a name for yourself as well. Don't forget, we remember this stuff, all right? This goes in the annals of ESFL history, and he's made history. But DanielTheFreeman is someone who has fought a lot this season, Rob. He's 8-3. He's got some good wins. He's had some tough losses. He's back to fight for a belt tonight in somewhat of an interesting matchup because Daniel plays created fighters, Rob. Obviously, Naz is just a storming whirlwind of, you know, perfected technique and excellent timing. It's going to be a good fight. It's going to featherweight. I will hand it over to you. The main event, guys. ESFL 148.
Here we go, the main event of the evening, ladies and gentlemen. And this guy, Naz, Cinderella story, sort of. I mean, he went through Murderer's Row. No one had any faith. Everyone, all the elite competitors, even still to this day on Twitter, there's rumblings about this and that. But, I mean, you got to give the man credit. 5-0 in the Esports Fight League. Current champion. He beat Papa Doc, Swiss Lebax the Wrecking Ball, and dispatched the legendary Ed Parker. This guy has beat the who's who, and now it is his time. But can he defeat the crafty veteran, the man that throws the wrenches in the gears of many competitors throughout his journey? DanielTheFreeman, 2-fight win streak over Josh Ray and Cryptics War, and this is going to be a five-minute round exchange for the championship, and this is going to be amazing. I cannot wait to see what DanielTheFreeman, who many people believe, Bailey, is the underdog in this fight, can he beat the Storm? That is Naz.
Well, it's all about who he picks for his creative fight here. He's hovering over Versatile, which I would argue is probably going to be better for him. We've seen him take the pressure boxer calf recently, but we also seen him lose with the pressure boxer calf because he tried to box another player. When he's playing pressure boxer, it didn't really make much sense. I don't think it would make much sense to try and pressure boxer Conor McGregor. You're probably going to get torn up. But you go versatile, balanced. You've got good switch kicks. You've got some fairly decent takedowns. You've got a couple of freestyle arm bars that you can hit. You've got good recovery, so you can make it a war of attrition. And in a 5-round fight, I like the versatile pick of the great fighter. And there we go. We're getting Max Holloway. Okay.
This is the first time we've seen Naz with Max Holloway, I believe. Usually with Conor McGregor, and I believe he was in welterweight once. But all right, we're going to see what he brings to the table. A veracity of storms, and I'm sure a lot of volume here from the champion. And this is his first defense. Bailey, and I am excited.
I will say, you know, I experimented a ton with the calves, you know, on the YouTube content and all kinds of things. This balanced versatile pick was probably my personal, it's probably the one I had the most success with. I managed to go inside the top 100 just using the calf and this versatile pick. So it's not a bad one. Against a Holloway player, yeah, he's going to have to manage himself across the distance. What you do get with the versatile pick is attrition. You've got ways to grind the fight and recover and take it long, but so does Max Holloway. And in fact, he's got more stats that benefit him in that way. So it's a bit more of a tough ask now, I think. He's definitely going to have to take this fight to the ground at some point, but Naz right now coming out real patient here as the champ. Looking to throw the hands off the back foot. Just poor with the boxing combinations, flicking out the lead hook as well. Good job so far. And the pressure from Daniel.
So with everything you said, that means the champion not only is very skilled, but can also make very smart decisions with his picks, switching to Max Holloway because he knows that creative, versatile fighter can win by attrition and win with his volume, getting it into the deep water. And who else would you want? Max Holloway.
For sure. I think it's a good adjustment as well.
Woo! Look at the stamina, Bailey. He's gassing him.
Getting underneath that spinning elbow. He is gassing him, and like I said, the attrition play will be Daniel's play in this one. He's got the roundhouse advancement to the body, got the recovery perk. He's trying to take it long, but Max very good at that as well. Side kick as well, something else you get on this calf pick here, which is nice enough to help create distance when you need it. We'll see if he does level change for a takedown at any point. That's looking good so far, though. Just sliding about, nice stiff two. And Naz, much like Max, will turn it up. Or he does damage here. You know, we might see him just unleash a storm and finish this early. But very interesting match so far, going backwards and forwards. Nice roundhouse to the body there by Naz. Kind of first kick he's landed. Rear uppercut lead hook, the rear uppercut from Daniel. Did some damage, but burned some stamina in the process. And this early on, does need to be careful doing that. Reclinches right there, though. Ooh, Naz misses.
So Daniel, so dangerous is his ability to mix up these clinch positions, but there's a slip as well, and also being very patient, sort of letting Naz lead the dance and reacting to Naz and not giving him too many counter opportunities.
Yeah,
the challenger doing very well early.
Yeah, just being patient with that versatile pick, and that side kick is helping him a lot more than some people might realize. It's giving him a lot of space. Yeah, that's, I don't know if you want to be doing that right now against the block broken.
Oh, he's
right
taunting him.
But hey, man, whatever you got to do, try and get inside the champ's head. Nice lead hook there, though. That was well timed by Naz. Now he reclinches, knees up the middle, and a takedown of his own.
Definitely, sometimes taunting can get into the mental game, even if you don't want to admit it. The champ get with the takedown. Naz electing to, jump into his guard. A little strange, usually, a little unorthodox for him so far, but doing some good work here.
I think why not? Why not show him you're okay to go to the ground as well? Triple hip fake there from the bottom. That armbar, I believe that is a, I'm not sure if it is a 3-star armbar. It might just be a 2-star armbar there, but it's the best sub you have on that calf. We'll see if he tries to set that up. Triple fake on the hips suggests so, but yeah, I think we got to lean towards the champ in that first round. Good work. Landed a bit more damage, I would say. Got the takedown late as well. But of course, Daniel, like I said, he will recover well in between rounds. It's one of the strengths of this calf, and he gets an early single leg right there.
Daniel so good at making the fight a little bit grindy, a little bit gritty, and mixing up everything so well. And now he's on top, dropping some bombs on the champion. Ooh, couple big punches. Ow!
Yeah,
big shots.
Damage. There we go. I think you do have workhorse as well. I might be wrong about that, but either way, Daniel making it count, wasting no time, going straight for the mount position, which is, a very smart thing to do. It's the less risky ground and pound. You get loads of damage off of it, and he put some damage on Naz right there.
He did. 4 or 5 clean shots from the top, and now this control time is stacking up, and these little punches are annoying as well. Daniel again able to posture up, goes back down, but so far, this second round is all DanielTheFreeman.
Yes, it is indeed, and this is a great pace for Daniel to fight at as well. This is a pace he can keep up, and a pace at which he can endure and recover.
Beautiful.
Great work there by Naz. Set that backside sweep up beautifully. He's here. Going to step to half guard as Daniel tries to roll. Daniel will be looking to recollect a full guard here. Nice side saddle transition, and Naz can make him pay now. We can test Daniel off the back a little bit. Those will do damage to the block, and that will pay off as well. Going to roll to backside. And this time, Naz will posture up and unload some ground and pound. Good work there by the champ.
Extremely good work. He's showing everybody that he's not just a stand-up sensation, that he's got the ground skills as well. Holding DanielTheFreeman down with Max Holloway in this side control position. A little bit of payback here in the middle point of this round.
Nice cut there to side control. Short knees as well. Naz being very patient, definitely wanting to grapple. He could take this fight back to the feet. I mean, it's up to him really if he wants to play the long game. Certainly in control of the fight. Why not to keep the fight here? Confidence in your mixed martial arts abilities. That's what Naz has. He's chipping away at the block. There's a knee bar attempt right there, but it gets denied. No extra damage. Posture up though. We're going to go back to sprawl here. Naz can work the body a little from here. 1 minute left in this round.
It's a smart move by Naz because he knows Daniel's going to try to grab him in the clinch. He's going to go for the takedowns, and he's going to mix up the striking. It's going to be a problem, so why not? Stay down here if you could hold him down, showcase your ground skills, and get this round in the bag. Good stuff from Naz. Very impressed.
But Naz denies the momentum sweep attempt right there. Double foot on the hip fake. But again, Naz just posturing straight up as you do. Great way to just cut through all those fakes. Good defense there by Daniel. Some good frames up, didn't take too much damage, and just going to keep hitting away. And again, try and make this a fight of attrition. Going to lean on that recovery perk, and that's that as well.
And that's what DanielTheFreeman will do. Look at that. Interesting, Balian. Who takes that round?
It's hard to say. Well, if he landed that,
Very
then
hard.
probably. I mean, it only needs, and then full mount. Yeah, I would definitely say Daniel. That's Daniel's round right there. That's
You're right.
1 round apiece. The damage from full mount definitely adding up. And yep, he's definitely trash talking right here mid fight, just showing the what in the haze. Why not?
And that's what DanielTheFreeman will do to you. He'll make it hard. He'll drag this fight out. He's so good at getting you to fight his fight. And right now we're fighting a different sort of fight than we've seen Nas in the past.
I mean, listen, if I was going to fight Nas, this is exactly what I would have done. You know, but you see how the rest of the fight plays out. Daniel has the ability to mix things up. He can strike at range and in close and get the takedown. But Naz is still an amazing striker, and he has the Holloway pick, which is definitely a superior striker. And there, Daniel is trading on the inside, throwing leg kicks. Naz, good work. The hands in tight. Going to start to maybe put a bit of pressure on him now. But
Naz with some success right there. Gets the rock, looking very sharp in this third round. Body shots landing beautifully. Here comes DanielTheFreeman with some pressure. Those hooks are a good idea. Oh, keep kicking against the cage.
Keeps giving him problems, that side kick. One thing you do say with Max, nice work there by Naz. Waited for his opportunity. Nice 2 lead uppercut on the inside. One thing you typically say of Holloway is you got to throw more than your opponent because you don't usually have the power advantage. But Naz is timing Daniel much better on the feet right now. And you don't need the power advantage. If you can time your opponent, nice slip on the inside of the clinch. Rear elbow landed beautifully. And Naz is starting to take over this fight now.
Oh, these little slips, these little interrupts he's doing. I mean, his striking is like lightning in there. And he is shocking Daniel time and time again. And Daniel needs to figure out a way. Good little combination right there. That left leg on Naz is a little bit compromised. But so far, Naz taking over.
Oh, Daniel there trying to get the head move and get stuck with the short shots. Like the work to the lead leg just to try and throw Naz a few different looks, even if the switch stance stayed high. Nice chop with a low leg kick. Now, that is how he got caught earlier. He was trying to plant and throw the leg kicks. He got clipped with a big hook, but, you know, Holloway doesn't have the biggest reach. So you can kind of trade those sometimes. And he did. He gets the ankle pick. 2 minutes left on the round. That's definitely going to secure it if Naz can't get back to the feet.
Yeah, he's got that leg kick rock as well. I'm pretty sure Naz was tagging him with some good stuff. I don't remember if he got a knockdown or just a stun, but if Daniel could remain on top, Bailey, in this whole round, maybe find himself in a dominant position like he did in round number 2, it could be another round for the challenger.
Yep, and there we go. Again, this calf does benefit a nice long 5-round fight, but he is down on the stamina, and we can't forget about how much damage Naz did at the start of this round. He was putting hands together. He was doing some big shots. I believe he did get a rock as well. So just because he gets a takedown now doesn't mean he's going to entirely win the round. Going to keep laying on the damage. Good deny there by Naz. That's going to keep him safe. No attempt to go, though, just building the GA. There's the arm triangle, just goes in there by Daniel. Why not get more points on the board, more control time as well, and really limit what Naz can do.
He is doing everything he could do right now to really make the champion, that is Naz, uncomfortable. Now he has his arms wrapped around him, chasing him. Not too bad, you know, downloading the defense. Yeah. And we have a lot of rounds still to go. Championship rounds 4 and 5 on the way.
Well. Pass to side control here, going to throw a few elbows once they break. And this would have been a bad position for Naz to find himself in. Great fight. 3 rounds. I mean, it's probably 2-1 to Naz right now.
I would agree. 2-1 to Naz. But Daniel, that was a close round in round number 3. And this is a very close fight. And now we're in round number 4. And this is where I feel Daniel wants to be here in this title fight. In the title rounds.
I think you're right. Immediate takedown. Nice work, though, by Naz. Changing the right direction. A little hasty there by Dan. Going to get hit with the uppercut as well on the break. Had enough block, though, to take it all on the chin. And again, chopping low. The stance switch from Naz. He's trying to move forward a little bit now behind that 1-2. Spinning back fist lands. Follow-up shots didn't. Dan pushing forward.
And the takedown.
Nice defense.
Good job by Naz. It's going to be a vicious onslaught of attacks here. Oh, double uppercut. He's swinging for the fences.
Oh, there's a nice knee. Good work by Daniel. Oh, and the jump knee doesn't land, but I like that he's trying to find these homes for these big weapons, try and swing the momentum back. That's good work by Naz, though, with the head kick. He's thrown that up a few times now.
Any point, Naz could end the show right now. Daniel's head health is slowly dwindling. block getting blown up, and then Daniel hanging on by a thread, but still fighting valiantly in this 4th round.
Oh, big body shot there from Naz. Yeah, he's just being the more patient guy at the moment, but he's timing the shots much better. Daniel kind of a little frozen, knows he's hurt, trying to find a way to move forward to try and let some hands go without compromising himself. Naz just easing into a cruise mode here a little bit. Stay nice and smooth, nice and composed. Big damage on the head right there off the lead uppercut. So it's back in with the lead hook, pouring with the jab, knee to the body, meets Daniel as he comes forward, and Dan's not really landed anything for about 2 minutes now.
Those double elbows are so hard to, you know, get out of the way from, especially after Naz is slipping. Daniel somehow staying in this fight, though. Naz throwing everything he can at him right now, but being smart about it, and still Daniel standing strong.
Yep, Daniel being very defensively aware, gets the hit toss over the top, and there's no denial. Wow, thought we saw the animation there for a second, but Daniel gets it.
Freaking war. What a war of attrition here. And like you said, Balin, he has the perfect pick and gets his takedown now inside saddle, making the champion uncomfortable again. But Naz looks so good in the openings of this round. A good denial there by Daniel.
That's really good for Dan. He's going to get a few elbows off the lip, but doesn't have a lot of stamina left himself.
Oh!
Will bleed through the block, though, a little bit. Landed a couple.
Bang.
Even that was blocked, though.
Uh-oh. Watch out for the submission, Valiant.
Attacking the neck.
Oh, flicked!
Do a nice reversal there by Naz. Well timed. Dan just trying to transition through to position a little too quickly, trying to get some points on the board at the end of the round. Now back underneath Naz, who's getting some damage off, but he's found a hole for the Kimura. And I love the submission assault from Daniel, non-stop.
Does this get him round number 4? Has he done enough, Valiant?
Who knows, but it does mean he's not going to get punched in the face for the last 30 seconds, I guess. But just surviving through these championship rounds is probably not going to win the fight.
Right. Definitely. Man, it's such a close fight, but it seems like Naz is just kind of sailing away in these later rounds. But then, man, Daniel just stays in there somehow, some way, and then gets the takedown. Very interesting championship fight, really testing Naz everywhere.
Yeah, I would say Naz is possibly up 3 rounds to 1 right now. That's what Zayef thinks in chats here. Looks like Dan might need a finish in this final round. He's got spinning back fists. He's got a flying knee. He's got ways to make it happen, but Naz has a full tank of stamina. The damage to that lead left leg, pretty insignificant now. Dan's still trying to work on it, but in this 5th and final round, it might not. There, too much. Gets caught with the left hook there, trying to throw the ducking left himself. So the lead hand of Naz, not a left hook. But the same thing applies here. The pressure from Naz gets back on his side kick, give him a bit of space.
Naz really looking for those spins, and those combinations are so devastating. It's just a matter of time. I think in this 5th round, Naz is going to find that sweet spot.
That lead hook keeps coming in as well on the block. Nice slip by Dan. Level change. Just
Oh
a
my
great
goodness.
level change into
Big
the high
slam.
crotch. And he's going to slam it in the center of the octagon as well. Nice job by Dan. And the deny. And some elbows here as well. That's just great work by Dan. Beautiful head movement into that high crotch. That was really well set up.
It was fantastic. Big slam, big moment, and early in the 5th round, making Naz even more uncomfortable. But Naz has shown the ability to get up and use his bottom game to traverse back to the feet or on top. But these body shots, never fun.
Never fun, but Naz in no hurry to get out of this position. Not taking a ton of damage from Daniel either, and he gives up the position. Interesting work. So hard for it. There's the lead uppercut while he was trying to do the clinch attempt right there. Naz letting the hands go in the pocket. Smells blood in the water. Dan with another single leg. Nice job there by Naz. And the stick over on this one, but 2 minutes 30 left in the championship round here. The main event of ESFL 148. Naz looking to make his record 6-0 this season with another title defense. Daniel doing what he can off the back foot, but has no stamina left. He'll have to pull something out of his pocket here with 2 minutes left, Rob.
He does, and another flying knee. And Naz is just so good at, oh, here we go. Oh, beautiful head movement by Daniel. Misses the clinch, but man, Naz is just impeccable timing. You know, when his season opening, he just has the beautiful speed with these combos. They're so crisp.
Oh, and there's a rear uppercut as well. Dan not able to get off this cage. The side kick not available to him anymore. Create that space he was really working with early in the fight. Good timing there by Dan to step inside the pocket with the 2-3-2. But he's just got no block. This is probably going to be it unless he can time something off a slip. Superman punch off the cage. Why not, says Daniel. Oh, he ducked into that uppercut. No
51 seconds.
He's trying to get the clinch there for some defensive work. Level change on this single leg again. Good job by Naz. Nice timing by Dan. Double knee into the uppercut's going to hurt him. Oh, just enough block right there. And he points at him. Knee to the body.
What a war. Daniel barely
it
hanging on. He's completely gassed out there.
Trying to stay in the fight. Let's see if Naz can get the finish right before the end. Spinning back fist doesn't land. The uppercut gets slipped. Whoa! And it goes the distance.
Great job. Man, what a fight. What a war of attrition, adjustments, and grit. These guys are going to be very sweaty after this one.
I think Daniel did a good job.
Yeah.
Tried to get his game plan working. Naz was a little bit slicker where he needed to be. And there we go. And still your ESFL PlayStation champion, Naz. Moving to 6-0, Rob. Look at that. Another dominant performance. It was a good fight. Got tested. Great to see Daniel come and bring a mixed martial arts attack to Naz rather than just a striking battle. He did well. He stayed out of trouble on the ground. Had to work through some early rounds. Built slowly into his offense and took it 5 rounds across the distance like a champion.
Yeah, and he showed a lot of his arsenal in there as well. You know, he's got a lot of tools, not just the unbelievably creative, fierce striking where at the right moment, at the right time, he seems to throw the perfect combinations, devastating on the feet. But he also showed the ability to face a little adversity. Daniel's always one of those guys that's really awkward to fight against, really plays the game a little bit different. You could tell that Daniel's in there, and with that creative fighter, he's just, you know, he's a monster. And Naz just got through that test with flying colors and showed a lot of ability on the ground, submission defense. He's the full package, a dominant champion. Naz is incredible, and what a striking showcase as well, man. What a win. What a dub. Yeah.
And
what a champion.
He won every single round in that fight as well. Wow. So he didn't have anything to worry about. Dan brought a game plan, but he did enough to every single round. So there we go. All right, well, you still have a PlayStation champion right there. I mean, if anyone thinks that they can beat him, challenges are open there at PlayStation. I think Azora's Flame will be next in line. If you want to sign up to ESFL Live and come and, you know, if you think you're the best player in the world, you can get a title belt, you can get a big chunk of change as well. All you gotta do is get down Vegas for ESFL Live and be there for that. We got Mr. Pryoxis in the chat as well, watching the main event tonight. Pry versus Naz, I would like to see that. Would be a good fight. Rob, 148 in the books, mate. We had some good fights in the co-main event. 2 undefeated guys went head-to-head. Champion kept his title belt. McGrath defending the honor of the KIA camp. How did you think tonight? It was good. It was a banging night, wasn't it?
It was crazy, amazing, lit AF, and it just keeps getting better and better in these PS boys. So many cool names, so many contenders. The future is bright, and I cannot wait to see it. I better bring my sunglasses because it's just too much sometimes. What an event. Thank you.
It was an event indeed. All right, thank you everyone for watching tonight. We will be back next week and the week after, 2 p.m. Central Time, 8 p.m. in the UK. We've got 2 more shows, and then we're off to Vegas 3 weeks from now, June 5th, to do ESFL Live.
Let's go.
It'll be good, man. It's going to be good.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Congratulations again to the champion, retaining the title, proving the haters wrong one more time, and still your PlayStation champion, Naz. And he's still got time to defend the belt. Still got time to defend the belt before we wrap for the end of the season. Thank you very much for watching tonight. Big shout out to all the ESFL staff in the back doing the wrangling, organizing the fighters. Fekit, who's been in our ears running the production and the OBS side of things in the show. Thanks everyone in chat for watching tonight as well. ESFL fam is still growing, and you guys in YouTube as well, which you can go to. We have our ESFL YouTube channel. You can watch all of our previous events. You want to go see how Naz got to this point? Well, all of his previous fights you can go to YouTube. You can check them out there as well. All right. If you want to know more about the ESFL, if you want to join the ESFL, if you want to join a team, if you just want to get better at the game, you just want to join the UFC 4 community, join the ESFL Discord. You can get some spars in there if you want to see if you're good enough for the ESFL. If you're not, there's a plenty of other organizations out there as well that run events like this that you can join first, make a name for yourself, try and get up to the ESFL, because this is where, you know, the best of the best fight, Rob, and it's not always easy to get here. It's even harder to stay. That's what they say. I think maybe.
Damn right.
Thank you very much, everyone. From myself, Bailey, and Bruce Lee, Rob, everyone at the ESFL, have a lovely night, and we will see you next Sunday. Bye.
See you later.